We are live in here. What's up, guys? Make sure you like this video, everybody. Make sure you like this video. Manaya Misha, make sure you like the video from y'all and like and share it, please. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Misha, Manaya, are we here? We are
Present.
live.
Hey, hello.
How y'all doing?
Oh, I'm blessed.
Well,
Bless is always the way to be. So we
Mhm.
had a busy. Who said like that? We had a busy week, but we are here, guys. We are here. We go. What's up, Malik? Made in Birmingham. We're gonna be talking about the trailer a little bit, just a little bit. It's the weekend, so we know how that goes. But we're gonna be here talking about it. Make sure you like and share this live, please. Everybody, like and live. I have Aniya here. I should have the other people cast member up in a minute as well. But we also have Misha. Misha, how you been, baby?
I'm well. How is everybody?
We
I'm
doing good.
great.
How did you like your special? We filmed that like 2023, like so long ago.
It seemed longer though, don't it?
Yeah, we filmed that January 2023. So that's a year and like how many months or something?
Like two or three.
Yeah, that's when we filmed that, guys. So like and that and everything. So we also have Manaya. Manaya is one of the cast members of the new show Real Life in Bama. I think you guys are gonna really love that. It's something different for the network, but I think you guys are gonna really love that. It's really good, really good. The girls fight a little different ways now. They ain't gotta put their hands on you.
Oh, honey, don't they?
What's
Oh,
up,
honey,
Jay?
them words will kill you.
Mm.
So, what did you like? Before we get into things, Misha, what did you like about the special? Like, what was your favorite part about it?
I liked that it was different girls with different backgrounds, different. All of us were different, but we came to one common ground. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
all
yeah,
resonated. We all resonated about men, we look at the world and how the world looks at us. You know that was our commonalities. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I got you. What about you, Manai? What was your favorite part?
Uh, I
Nice.
guess, honey, just being there, I guess.
Okay. Nice to just being present.
Yes.
Yeah. So talk about Tia. What is your relationship with Tia? Tia is a storyteller, but I mean Misha.
Yeah. Like, well, to me, and it's no shade or nothing. I love her. I love her the same. But to me, I'm not gonna lie to kick it. I'm, you know,
Mhm.
I bring what I bring. What I don't, I must have left at home. I don't have it.
Also,
I'm
she
not
also
going to say I could do this and I could do that and I know this and I know that. And then when it's time to put up or shut up, you don't even show up.
guys,
Okay, but
was it that she promised you some things or y'all some things? I know she was telling y'all a lot, but I rather you give it that story.
Um, it was just the point of telling us that. You know what I'm saying? And it was selling us a dream to the ones that were listening, selling us a dream. And you couldn't,
because I guess I wasn't even listening.
I was.
Because you don't remember, obviously you wasn't listening.
Baby, when
I
she
don't
got to,
think I would.
baby, when she got to talking about she could do this and she can get these kind of men for the girls, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I do remember that. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, she was telling y'all, and then she
Oh,
was talking about
okay.
some places that she gonna get y'all to as well.
I have not
Um,
talked to that. I think we talked right. We spoke on Instagram right after that. It was, she didn't. We didn't reach out to each other over the phone, and I think everybody exchanged numbers with everybody. I think.
y'all did. I thought y'all did.
I thought we did too. It was none of that. It was no follow through. Even on my part, I could take blame for not reaching out on my part, but you know, she said she was gonna do the negotiating and all that. So I was sitting back waiting, you know, till the negotiations went through.
And they never happened, basically.
Huh?
I said the negotiation never happened.
Hell no, I ain't talked to that girl. What when you said that was?
That was in January 2023.
I talked to her probably one time on Instagram, but we have not seen each other, even though we're not in the same circles. And I met her that night. That was my first time meeting her. So she doesn't owe me anything. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
still, you know, still, these were the things that you was bringing to the table to you know,
Yeah.
even with church, even that didn't
Oh yeah.
follow through.
I think she wasn't. She was inviting y'all. She was inviting y'all to church.
Yeah, she was inviting us to church
Yeah, I do
to
remember that part.
to church. She said, "Y'all can come to my church. I'm not gonna ask because I think she's under the impression, or they are that they don't know her tea." And
Yeah,
she was like,
yeah.
"I'm not
Like
gonna act funny with y'all if y'all come to my church. You know, I don't. It was a lot. It was a lot." Well, that's what she said. Yeah, y'all wasn't listening.
I wasn't.
no, I do remember that she did invite y'all to church. I do remember that part now. I definitely remember that. Yeah,
Baby, I was listening for every word came out her mouth.
I do remember she was inviting y'all to a couple of places. Um, but I said she don't remember, so she don't even recall none of this.
Only
But I do
thing
know
I know, she played the piano. Maybe she got busy. I don't know.
it sounded like you too much wasn't expecting it anyway.
If you know a lot of things, I don't even get my hopes up for because I'm not going to it anyway. I live in Alabama. She live in Atlanta. You know, so I know I will. That's probably one reason why I wasn't listening. Cause, but she seemed nice, and she's in the church arena, so you know that's my arena. And
Yeah, yeah. She
uh,
she's very heavy in the church. She do all. She play
yeah,
for a
I
lot of.
like church girls. So she, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people been begin on Tia for not like she don't be sometimes telling the exact
I saw,
story.
I saw it. I'm promoting the show. I don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, this thing is not. So guys, so let's get to this trailer right quick. But yeah, Misha, I thought it was good. We're gonna definitely do one. Do you have a timeline where you think you want to do another one before we get to this?
Of course, of course. I love, you know, and
What
it's.
was the question?
No, I was asking her about the timeline of doing another one with you
Oh,
guys.
okay, okay.
Of course, I would do another one. I love because to me, you know, me and
Mhm.
my Aniya have a lot of similarities, but we have a lot of differences as well. So
Hmm.
she can say,
Yeah.
"Well, Misha, this is how I maneuver through," and I could say, "Well, this is how I can maneuver through," and we can come to some common ground. I think when people watch stuff like that, they want us to be mad with each other. You slept with my man, you trifling bitch, and you know, and it's not about that.
Hmm.
That show was
Yeah,
not
'cause I
about that.
yeah, and I remember you were saying something about like Manaya is right. She lived her life according to the books in terms of like you know
Yeah, you
some
know,
things.
when
And you
I
said if
talk
you
to
just
her,
hmm
yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I talk to her, she talks to me about living your life, living the trans life through Christ and for Christ. You know what I'm saying? It's not
hmm
it's not a thing of, oh, I'm condemning you because I've changed my life. It's none of that. It's like, Misha, you can be Misha, because people when they get, you know, saved or whatever they call it these days, oh, you can't be like that and you can't do this and you can't do that, and it's God comes in varieties. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm. Well,
So
I think
That's a good thing because that actually come up on this season with her and kind of Nicole because we had an event around. It was a game around religion and that question came up about can you be saved and part of the LGBT community, and even more so, can you be a trans person? So that question kept coming up, or that scenario kept coming up.
I get because that's what we were taught, or that's what some of us were taught. You have
Mm-hmm.
to enjoy the Christ, all that kind of stuff. God loves you, and whatever you come with, that's what you come with.
Right, right, right.
And you're not gonna make me get mad with myself first of all, because I got to get mad with
Well, folks want everybody to have such to have a massive deliverance service. I'm
oh
not going, you ain't gonna get delivered at the same time as me. We ain't gonna get delivered at the same speed. Things gonna happen because we are individuals, so it's gonna happen. That process look different for each trans woman. But as I have said, as I have to speak on what I know for myself. That's why I pride myself on having a testimony because many people go off of what they heard from their grandma and their
right,
mama. But
right.
I have lived it, lived this thing. I can't tell no girl how to pull herself together if I've never been in the dumps, if I've never been down
Yeah,
and it wasn't me who pulled myself up. I know that when I wasn't acknowledging God, my life was going a certain type of way. But when I began to turn around and I began to give him the glory, began to do things more, not saying that I'm perfect, but try to do more right than I'm doing wrong.
and that's another thing. Right and wrong don't look right and wrong for everybody. My wrong might be don't yuck my yum. You know what I'm saying? And that I think that we have been taught because you don't do it like I do it, it's not the right way. Or you don't, I pray 30 minutes, so you should pray 30 minutes.
Well, when I said wrong and right, I mean like your moral compass. Like
Right,
you ain't got no business going in the store picking up a piece of gum, putting it in your purse, like that type thing. Um, of course, we know when it comes to the religion itself, there's many ways that people, hey, folks, they get them a rock and get to praying. They
right.
crystals and things, so that's and somebody would say, well, you wrong. But that's, it might, like you saying, that might be they right. But um,
Judge.
I'm pretty, a little old fashioned, and I don't know. I do not. I try my best not to condemn nor judge nobody. But when it's just outlandish, I got to call it what it is. If it's not of God, it's not of God. If you want to be a witch or a warlock and you're not of God, I'm sorry. God don't need no help healing people. He don't need you concocting nothing up in your kitchen. Uh, God is a healer.
So
He
so that so that was a good point you made about the witch because um one of the biggest blow up going to be about one of Nicole. She's saying that she was a good witch, where she was practicing to become a
we
good
see
witch.
she ain't.
And Manaya was basically saying is no such thing as a good witch. And Nicole would just, because a lot of people say that if we study our history as Black people, we come from voodoo. I guess a lot of Black people pick up on that now. So Nicole was saying like on TikTok, I guess it's different people on there that be practicing voodoo, but like in a good way. So it was a thing where is it a such thing as a good witch or a bad witch, or is all that just something made up, or just like Manaya
Oh,
said, is
wait,
it all
wait.
bad?
I could even ask a better question. Do you think they're talking about, like, for instance, when somebody got sick and they didn't have the money for medicine and they created a concoction? That's what you think they're talking about? Or you think they're talking
No,
about,
she was
bitch,
kind of
I'll
like,
put the picture under my step, and the more it
yeah,
deteriorates
that type of stuff,
from this
whatever.
earth?
Yeah, no, I think it was more on. It's more on the side of what you just said, the last one, like the
Oh,
practicing the medicine, all that type of stuff, whatever that looked like.
oh, she do all that?
I don't think she do it to the maximum, but I think she
She
tried it.
was
She said
what she wanna be a witch. First of
she wanna
all,
be like.
let me hush.
Well, honey, I don't. Ooh, ooh.
People got to first have their own house before they get to throwing in the witchcraft and spells. You gonna be cooking that stuff up in somebody else's house? You know, she's an idiot. She didn't even believe half of that stuff. What me and her fall out, you know, I you can believe whatever you want to. But you're not gonna disrespect God in front of me. All the Sky Daddy stuff, and yes, he is Sky Daddy because he's my heavenly Father. Thank you for giving me a new word. But at the end of the day, it was just like, um, she got mad because I didn't want to see things the way that she saw it. Jesus is a woman. Okay. Oh, hey, think what you want to think, but you're gonna bust hell wide open if you don't change your way of thinking. And I didn't tell her this, but I just said that the witchcraft part definitely that's not of God, Nicole. That's it just can't be.
Mm.
So
So it's no way of God.
I
I
don't
don't
think
think it
so.
is.
I don't think so. Because the Bible speaks against sorcery. You know, God, and I know that there are people who might not can't afford medicine and they used to doing things in different places. We would think that um it being 2024 that everybody got access to, healthcare and all that. And then some people they just sat in their ways. They believe in voodoo healing and all this. They would rather take your elixir that you done made up than go to the doctor. So I do understand there are people out here like this, but that's not it. It just I don't know. For me, and I guess because of how I grew up, it's witchcraft. Where I'm from, when you used to tell people that you do voodoo or something, they stay away from you. It wasn't no, oh, I'm coming to you for you to heal me. No, that's a person who is bad. They'll do something to you. When they get mad, they'll drop something around your house or so that's what I'm used to when I hear voodoo.
That's the type of reaction you used to.
Yes, I'm used to people, it being somebody who's bad. Shoot.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get into this trailer right quick. Uh,
You might think you know Alabama.
so we finna play the real life in Bama trailer, guys, right quick. What about the native? See, what about said the Native American rituals?
Who said that? Somebody said it.
Yeah, and it comes because
We
that's
ain't
what I'm saying.
Native
A lot.
American. We ain't Native American.
Okay, hold
People
that
be
thought,
talking
guys.
about other people, but we are, black. We are African Americans or whatever. We're not indigenous people. So I know they got their rituals and do what they do, but that's them. If they want to, you go know, what? Then hey, they are not our people.
Okay, guys, let's play this right quick.
Okay.
Oh, hold on, 1 minute. He said like the rain dancing, like people that be dancing in the rain.
Uh huh. They gotta be delivered too.
Not everybody gotta be delivered. They participate.
They gotta be delivered.
Everybody that participate gotta be delivered.
Ooh, if you put your feathers on your head and get around the campfire and get the dance, you gotta be delivered.
Even that too is bad to you.
You got to be delivered. Cause what are you doing? Now, if you praising God, then just say that. But if you
But
doing
but
something else,
even if that's a ritual that your family inherited or something like
child, your
that.
family full of witches, and y'all all need to be delivered.
Yeah, okay.
Who do my family ain't never we done had plenty of family reunions. I ain't seen no rituals being done.
Right, but I'm saying some people don't associate it with that, Manaya. I don't know. I didn't think you did. I didn't think that you was even talking about the feather people.
Now, damn, that's they culture. They been doing this, you know. They've been doing this, and but I'm not indigenous, so what they do, it really don't. Even what a black person do. Hey, if you want to put a pointed hat on your head and gallop through your house on a broom, it's you. You know, but I'm just telling you, if you're gonna be in my close circle, I would like for all of my friends and family members to meet me in paradise, even if I don't even know who you are. The Bible said we won't even recognize each other. But I don't want nobody to suffer. I don't want you to go to hell. So that's why I was just trying to tell her, you know, you might wanna, cause that's not of God.
So somebody said my mom is Native American, my dad Jamaican. Okay, guys, so hold on. Let's play this first.
You might think
Bisha, you still with us?
I'm still here, honey.
you know
Okay.
Alabama, but the truth is, you don't. When you think of Alabama, you might think of football, roll tide, the Montgomery bus boycott, or even the best southern food in the world. But there is more, like me, Manaya Adams does. So today we just gonna discuss trans issues. I don't know if you all are aware of some of the discrimination that trans people face.
I come from the sex work field. I have no shot in my game. I am a sex worker.
She was gonna have get a train ran on her, and things didn't go the way the third person, the other guy, laid out. There are also my friends, Corinthian, Nicole, and Marvin.
The same things that I talk about with y'all about these people that I'm talking about. I want to talk to these same people about that.
But the energy
I don't
levels
say-
that you getting right now.
What?
And that's something that I have lacked for a long time. Like, people being real with me. And can I stop for a second?
The only thing that's on my mind is you. That's it.
God is all in our love story, and I think it's interesting, and I'm excited to let people know, you know. I'm a proud Christian black trans woman. He said in his word that when my mother, my earthly mother and father forsake me, he will take me up.
In front of everybody else, in front of the cameras, bitch, you are like,
Miss Nicole feel like Miss Manaya being fraudulent about her being first lady, baby. That's on her. But listen, you ain't tell me, cause you know I would have said
So. For God I live and God I die. I will, baby, we will be tussling.
and then you motherfucking turn around and you're snorting. That's fake to me.
You think she snuck coke?
Do I think or do I know?
The last time she was here, honey, she had so much red clay up on the top of her head.
You sure you don't need a shot? I think you need a shot.
What was that red stuff on her face? You was talking
Rouge,
about?
as the old white people call it, rouge.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have heard of that before. So, what did you think of the trailer, Misha?
Honey, you asked for the real, and that's what you got. I want to know what made her say that about you, Manaya.
Because and you know what, I'm not gonna lie, this is real life. This bothered me earlier. Which I had already got wind of, you know, some things were said and to be prepared, but I did not know. And I was at the bank, and when I tell you I was so discombobulated, I just could, because I don't bother people. Now, true enough, I'm not perfect, but I'm just, you know, I don't bother, especially of the girls. I don't bother the girls. So this kind of took me back a minute, but then I said, you know what, Manaya, everybody needs to see this. Everybody needs to see this so they can see why you don't hang around no trans women, why you have no trans friends. Why none of them ain't welcome to your home? Why, the world needs to see this because I'm not crazy. People, this is just how the girls are. They find something about you that they don't like. I didn't apologize to this woman and everything for whatever she feel that I did to her. Basically for being a goody two shoes. I apologize. Um, but she just wouldn't let it go. You continuously to so then that lets me know this is not a me thing, it's a you thing. It's something about you that you uncomfortable with when you come around me, you know. So that's the only thing I've never done no drugs with nobody on that cast. Is you crazy?
So where you think she getting that from, Aniya?
Only thing I could think of, she was with this old bottom wanna be trade. And she wanted some booty and he wanted some, you know what. So you know how the faggots do. She probably manipulated him. He supposed to be my gay brother, and she probably got to asking questions about me. And he probably said, yeah, well, Manaya she snort her some powder. Did that. And I have. But do I now? No. I've been, hey, deliver from that world. But it took me back because it's like, we ain't even friends like that. What make you even say that? I've never done nothing like that around you. So,
Well,
it took me
and then
back.
yeah, and then you see, I asked her, I said, "Do you, which y'all will see?" She said she actually know these things, so that's why we
And I
like,
want her to have the receipts. She must, because I got mine.
um, Misha, what are you thinking? How is Nicole coming off to you? Like, how do you?
I'm like Manaya. I'm like, you see why Misha hangs by herself. You see why
Mhm.
Misha don't have any trans friends, because when Mad Day come, even
Hmm.
if you did do that with her, you did not do that with her for that reason. You did that with her because, oh, you my friend, I trusted you, we doing something together. And as soon as people get mad with you, they want to throw out your secrets and they want to malign and undercut. And then you're supposed to be my sister, first of all. Of anything that we go through together because we are trans sisters. But they don't think
Mhm.
like that. People,
Oh, yeah.
it's like, bitch, I'm gonna get you before you get me. And I always say that's why Misha go out by herself. If she wanna fuck the homeless boy, don't nobody know but her and the fucking homeless boy.
Right. Yes. And see,
Wow.
let's get this right now. The only reason why she was even in my company when she was because of filming. Let's get this together now. Miss Mama ain't even the caliber of woman that I hang around in my personal life. So that's how I'm like, what are you talking about, sir, ma'am?
Oh,
I don't even hang around you or the likes of you. I don't do nothing against the girls who do drag shows, but I don't carry on like that. So I'm not. What is you talking about? We in two different spots. I'm in more of a reality spot. I go to work, church, home. I ain't trying to be the next celebrity Miss Gay US of A. Uh, I'm not chasing titles. I'm building real life. So I just didn't get it. Where you getting this from? And now it's so sad because I can't even respect you as a trans woman. Now you want me to call you sir and him and stuff because I just can't respect a liar. For you to make now, you could have said anything. You could have said Manaya is a holy whore. She did that because before I got married, now that would have been more of a, you know, uh,
more
but that
feasible to believe.
yes, but that no, honey, you ain't never saw me. You seen your mama put some coke up her nose before you seen me. Cause I would never do nothing around you because I been knew you was a hater. So
So
it is.
y'all, how do y'all know each other?
Well,
She was new to Alabama, so she
yeah.
no, she from Alabama. So me and her used to hang out when she was a guy. She really just started transitioning probably like I think 6 months before filming, because she used to be a guy. So I didn't even know that was like I
Used
didn't
to
even know
be.
that that was her, like her when I first met her. So she was just moving back to Alabama, and then she was like wanted to, she started filming with the group. So her and Aniya, when they first met, they did a sit down scene, and I think it started because Aniya corrected her when remember she was talking about the girl Bunny. We had a sleep, we had a party at a hotel, a sleepover, and this younger trans came up with a bunny on her head, and she was making fun of her, and Aniya was the only one that stood up for her, and she was telling her like, don't do that, because it was like probably like about 7 to 8 people there, and they was all laughing when Nicole called her Miss Bunny, and then Aniya was like, "No, don't do that." So
So you get mad because I correct you and show you try to teach you how to be a lady?
And that's when it went down. It was good until then. That's ultimately what started it. Just like Greg said, we was having a sleepover. First of all, she was hosting the event. And the little young trans woman, 19 years old, we the oldest two trans women in our 30s. I have been a young trans woman. I remember the first time I saw Yasmin, I said, my God, oh, I want to be like her. So, I put myself in that 19-year-old trans woman shoes.
Right.
And I said, I was telling Nicole, don't do that, because you don't know if she's sitting here looking at you in admiration, saying, I want to be like her when I grow up. And then you sit there and make fun of a person and crush their feelings like that. And they feel, whatever type of way. That, like I was just telling her, that's not good for us. And then we are the only 3 trans people in here. And then you got the lesbians and the gay boys just falling all over the place laughing. That's not cool.
But that's what you wear at a sleepover, right? A bonnet, right?
Exactly. That's what I didn't get. What you making the joke about? I didn't even see what was so funny when everybody fell out laughing. But that's why I didn't laugh, because I got a good sense of humor, but not at the expense of basically a child. That's a child up under us. Everybody in that room was in their late 20s to 30s. So, she was the youngest one. And I just felt that wasn't right. And I didn't do it in no nasty way. I just told Nicole, we don't do that, So,
yeah. Also too, in the trailer, let's start from the top. We seen first Aniya, you introduce. I love the introduction. Then you get into your trans event. Talk about your trans event and who was the woman that said that she was a proud sex worker.
Well, my trans event, my first annual, we're gonna have another one this year. But basically the event was to speak, I ain't gonna say to speak against prostitution, but just to let people know, to especially the girls, aware that there are other avenues. And then second of all, this is very dangerous work. We highlighted some girls who have been murdered, lit a candle for them and all of that. So it was beautiful. And we had a panel. There were people who basically, I guess, were opposed to sex work on the panel, and people who were for it. The lady who was shown in the trailer, that's one of my friends. She's a trans woman. And basically she was just saying, I think she said, and I hope I'm correct, she said, she was in sex work, and she said, yeah, I'm a die hoe. She said she ain't going nowhere. See?
And we also had a cis woman. The other woman that's sitting next to Kwanzaa is a cisgender woman. So it was a great panel. I think y'all really love this man. Like I said, we're gonna do it again this year. But yeah, and I won't say I like her that for her, but I like that for her in the sense of she didn't care. She was proud of who she was. Like, she was proud to be a sex worker. And she said,
that's totally her. Anything now, she does do things that that I do not agree with. But the thing that I do like about her, like you just said, she just gonna tell you flat out, not trying to be fun, she will tell you, hey, I just gotta have this, I gotta have, and she will not care, and so that's the thing that I do like about her. She just upfront and honest. But I would like to report since then, she done got 4 jobs. So you had to cut prostitution out. You see that you can't. You see that you can't do this the way you thought you could, especially not here in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Unless you're gonna be at the homeless shelter, the Salvation Army, but you can't live nowhere and come out be doing this type stuff here. Now maybe in Atlanta you can, but not here because it ain't enough money.
Well,
But yeah, she had got 4 jobs since then, baby.
okay. But yeah, and then also too after that we get into you introduce your friend Corinthian, Marvin. So talk about Corinthian and Marvin a little bit, Aniya.
Okay. Corinthian, I have known him, my goodness, since maybe in the 9th grade. No, he was in the 9th grade. I was in the 10th grade because I'm a grade higher than him. So basically, we met in high school. And Corinthian, he is cool. But sometimes it just seems like he try to downplay stuff, or upplay it, like Nicole's song. I guess it just depends on what mood he in that, at that moment. Cause I don't know, he just tries to downplay things and act
Yeah,
like
it
he
seemed
don't
like he
know
was
certain stuff.
very.
And then sometimes, like I said, he'll just like with that song, he'll overdo stuff. But
Yeah, because
Corinthian is cool.
yeah, it's a scene y'all gonna see where they gonna play Aniya song because so Corinthian and Nicole gonna be new friends, like because they didn't know each other before the show. So when we got the film and they got real close, and you can kind of see they dynamic where he's in between because he been knowing Aniya the longest, but he have this newfound friendship with Nicole, and it's really nice, and she gonna really go into some things on why she just appreciate him so much and all of that type of stuff because she said she just never had no one to be so honest with her or love her like Corinthian.
Well, that's a good thing, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's
no,
real.
I said, yeah, I'm with you. That's a good thing.
I
I'm
don't
just.
believe their relationship was all that,
Oh, you don't think it was all the way real?
Try ask him. I wonder when last time he heard from her.
Well, I do know when I went to Michigan, he actually they actually filmed a scene they filmed a scene over the phone together. I'm not sure if that was the
That's
last.
probably the last time they spoke. I
But
don't know though. I could be definitely wrong, but I just felt that they relationship, it wasn't genuine. Nobody liked her anyway. You gotta find somebody to link on to.
You don't
Corinthian
think?
was the only person who would see it for you.
Uh,
Don't laugh.
Cause
Don't
truly,
laugh, friend.
even before you slim the cast down, nobody liked her.
oh yeah,
Nobody had nothing good to
so
say
that
about her.
guy. It was some other people because you remember the scene where the guy she liked the guy. I
Yeah,
forgot the
she liked
restaurant.
him.
The
And
olive.
then when the
Yeah.
guy said he didn't like her, she turned it and tried, oh, he's a faggot, he's this, he's that, did. You were just in the suck his ding-a-ling at the table, Mr. Man.
Yeah, so we did the first group scene at Olive Garden. I did we had a closed space where I did everybody went to Olive Garden, and yeah, she liked this guy, which you might see that scene, might not, and yeah, she thought he was cute in the beginning, but then I think he didn't like her, so you know how they go. It turned into basically what Bryson did to Tone.
Yeah,
Oh,
yep,
he did the Bryson
exactly.
on it.
Oh,
Well,
she got her Bryson
oh yeah,
on, baby.
well, also she actually filmed with Bryson. Y'all gonna see that scene. When she was in Atlanta, and she filmed a scene
They
with
got a lot
Bryson.
of the same qualities.
Yeah,
Oh,
they are they both Leo. So she filmed a scene
and
with
they
him.
both love a bottle. You better hide your liquor, baby.
So they filmed a scene together because she's an artist too. So you're gonna see a scene with her in the second episode with Bryson. Bryson was giving her advice about her music career. Yeah. Um, what about Marvin?
Okay,
Like,
Marvin, I met him basically while filming.
mhm,
But the funny thing about it is he was the apartment manager at my sister's apartment building, and him and my sister had already knew each other. And Marvin, before of course my maiden name is Adams, and that's Marvin's last name. So we just, we just took to each other because of that, and just started, our little inside little joke, or we cousins. And Marvin, he's cool. Marvin is cool. I like Marvin. Even though he different, he different from what I'm used to. But um he I'm patient with him because he don't try to put his stuff off on me. You know, he don't try to
mhm.
push it down my throat.
What
Okay,
that
what?
mean?
Huh?
What that mean?
She said, what that mean?
Meaning that Marvin, he believes in witch stuff too, voodoo, whatever, He believe in that stuff. But I can tolerate him better because he don't come off as disrespectful. He don't disrespect God. He he acknowledges God also, but he don't just dismiss God. So I guess that's why I can deal with him a little bit better.
Okay.
Hmm. Um, so after that, guys, we get into Nicole. When Nicole saying that she wants to confront some people based on what she telling them, she want to tell them. Then we get into that where she was getting emotional. What did you think about her getting emotional like that, Aniya? Like when she
I
said
thought
she.
it was just as fake as that song. She made herself look like even bigger fool than what she is.
Oh, Jesus.
She sat
So you didn't.
there. No, that stuff wasn't real. That stuff wasn't real. That wasn't real. That wasn't. And I wasn't even there, and I'm willing to bet my life on it. Um, raw, real emotions. You wanted a moment. You ain't had nothing going on besides doing some drag shows. Uh, so of course,
No, she did. She did the song too. She did the song in the studio, and I
like
was
I said, you ain't had nothing going on but some drag. Because that song, Greg, like I said, I thought being honest with her was what was best. That
like.
wasn't what it do. You rapping about things that are not true love, so it
What's
makes
that
it
song
fraudulent.
about? What's the song about?
Oh, baby, she was all type of millionaires, got bigger titties than Dolly Parton, and this and that, and chest flat as a board. Go, get out of here. See, that's what I wasn't here for. I ain't here for fairy tale and imaginary stuff. If you want to be a rapper and you starting out, I want to hear some stuff, that really relates to your life, not the fairy tale of who you want to be when you make it.
But I guess when Corinthian would listen to it, they would listen to it. They would listen to the beat.
Corinthian one, I don't know. Corinthian was listening to something, but I wasn't hearing it, whatever he was hearing. And
Because when they,
because Corinthian, oh,
when
he
they
was,
play her,
yes, I thought that the song was gonna be good. I gave it the benefit of the doubt because of Corinthian. Oh, yeah, good. You got to hit it. You got to, oh, yeah. I thought she was finna kill Rod. I thought them lyrics was gonna be killing Rod Wave. I thought she was finna really give me something on my mind. Baby, when that girl turned that on and she started talking about, and I'm a millionaire and got big titties. I said, wait now. I'm not
Greg.
here for that. I ain't here for that.
Mm. So also too, y'all gonna meet Trina. You're gonna meet a couple people that did film. They just, like I said, we went through a lot of changes with this cast, but you're gonna see
Yeah.
some other faces too, as well with that. With that's gonna be like I said, I think Trina. I forgot the and oh, we also had a lesbian girl on here. Well, she's
Uh-huh.
bisexual. Mikhail, Mikhail,
Nicole, yeah.
McQuail. Yeah, she filmed with her family. She had a beautiful family, but they broke up, so it was a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, she was from the it
They
was
were
a lot.
married. Yeah, they
They
were
was
married.
married. Yeah, they was married. So I actually went to their house and filmed with the family. They had a family like children, and they went on a date. It was real nice. So yeah, I think after they broke up, it was just so much going on. I just decided to not use that footage just because
Yeah, yeah.
she got a whole different thing in life. She dating a guy now, right?
Yeah, yeah, she said, baby, she done with them butch dykes. She said they worse than me.
Yeah. So it got real nasty when they broke up. So it was a lot. After that, let's get into this part, Manaya. What did you think about um after that we go into um you as being a trans Christian woman? What does that mean to be a trans Christian woman? When you said that, what was that about?
To me, it means to be set apart, to be um uh taboo. It's very taboo. Um, but it's very much so also being set apart from
Hmm.
the normal narrative of a trans woman.
Can I
So
ask you a question?
you don't find it taboo that you a trans woman? Like, cause that was another thing that why Nicole was saying Sky Daddy, because she was saying religion say so much negative stuff about gay people. Why would
That's
you?
what I'm saying. It's taboo being Christian, a Christian trans woman.
Right,
Because
right.
most of my trans friends, I can't even get them to go in a church. They afraid,
So
you know.
what make it different for you? How are you able to factor through that? Where you able to still, because you faithful with your church, you go to church, you minister to people, you do all of that type of stuff. Which y'all going to see. You work with the she also do some some nonprofit work. You'll see like how you able to
Hmm.
factor through that and move through that when it is some scripture in the Bible that support what Nicole was saying in so many ways when it comes
Hmm.
down to gay people.
Because first of all, the first thing you got to do, you got to have your own relationship with Christ, to where no matter what people say, it can't tear you down. To where even if they get up and they preach about homosexuality, hey, it goes over your head. It don't hurt you so to where you say, I ain't going back there next week. You know, I'm the type person, ain't nobody finna stop me from getting what I need from God. I'm gonna press my way through. So even if you hurt my feelings, I'm coming back next Sunday. Because it's not about you. It's about me and God and what I want from him. So um that's my whole thing. Like, you can still be trans and still love God, because I tell people all the time, everything that's in the Bible was not written by God.
Uh-huh.
So that's just like right now. We all three on here. We can say that God came to us and told us to write such and such down. But at the end of the day, Greg still got free will. Misha still got free will. Manaya still got free will. So, and just like we disobedient now, they was disobedient back then. And so, guess what? If I don't like people who wear blue hair, I can write down, hey, well, God said if you wear blue hair, you're going to
Hmm.
hell. You're this, you're that. So that's why I don't just get caught up in everything that the Bible said. Now, they said the letters in red is what Jesus said. That's all I'm studying. I ain't studying with the apostle, because I'm chasing after Jesus. So,
Hmm.
that's my thing with it. I guess that's why I can go and whatever the. And first of all, my preacher, he don't preach that filth.
That welcome back. That was just
He
actually, do your preacher talk about the gays?
Yeah, he don't do that. He don't do that. Period.
Okay.
So I think
Okay.
it's getting in a place, like I was saying on the special with Misha, get in a place where you accept it and you ain't got to knock down no walls and bang on no doors and climb out through no windows and say, "Hey, I'm here. I'm here." These people, they respect you as you present yourself, and that's a woman.
Hmm.
So, and sometimes we get ourselves. messed up because I took one of my friends to church with me, like I said on the video, and you got your breasts out, you got everything exposed, showing, so sometimes we cause a little trouble for ourselves. You can't go in
Mm-hmm.
God's house with your breasts pushed up to
Cause
your,
that's
like you on your
disrespectful
way
to
out.
people. So you know it's disrespectful for Jesus.
Yes, and then not only is it
Like
disrespectful, I know what it do. That's making folks keep their eyes on you when they supposed to be thinking about the word, thinking about
right.
God. But they staring, especially some old perverted man, he's staring down your bosom. He ain't paying no attention to what the pastor's saying, ain't even getting no word because
So
he's too
you believe
concerned
in
with.
dressing modest still when you go to church?
Yes, yeah. But do you know, Greg?
I do
I don't
too.
hard. Let me tell you, I don't hardly got nobody fat on me. I wear me a girdle. I wear me a slip because this is
Girl,
what I
you
saw
got you
my
some
grandma putting
foundations,
on.
girl. That
This is
girl
what
said
I
she got
saw
some
my grandma
foundation.
doing. My grandma would get on to my mama and them if they left the house and didn't have no slip on up under their dress. My grandma would go off. You don't do that. And I wear my pantyhose. I wear my stockings. So this is just I'm a traditional like
That girl got her foundations, honey.
okay, because you don't want to get to shouting and then everything shaking and jiggling all over. So that's why you tie yourself down, because you don't want to be a hindrance in the house of God to nobody, to their husband, because people gon'
Mm-hmm.
they eyes, people. That's why
They
God said we
waiting
have
for
to.
something. Some people are waiting for something like that to happen. They waiting because, like the guy, y'all know the guy who said, damn, what he said. Oh, he became he became famous because he said something on
He ain't gay no
TikTok.
more. Andrew Cartwell.
No, not him. This is
Okay,
recent.
okay.
He went. He said he hadn't been to church in a while, so he went to Pastor Henderson's church in Texas. What's her name?
Oh yeah, I know
Shawnee.
you talking about the boy from Bad Boys.
I saw him. Yes, yes,
He do
yes.
Yes.
that. Why would you go in there looking like that? Why would you do that? This
Oh
guy
he
Well,
had
I'm
long.
gonna say if that's how you present yourself, then come. You
No,
know.
but that's not how he present himself. That boy no better than that. He was waiting for them to say something. He was waiting.
Yeah, to
He
me
was
I feel
waiting.
like
He was
that
trying to
too.
get a moment
Because he
out of them. He was trying
like
to
me
get a reaction.
yeah, like me said, he don't even dress like that. He don't wear no
He
wig
don't
like
dress
that.
like that.
Yeah, he don't wear no
Oh,
wig.
okay, okay. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
No, he dressed like
No,
a
he
regular
don't.
boy.
Yeah, he don't present like that. He was waiting for a reaction, but shunning them didn't give him what he wanted.
Yeah, I feel like that too
And
though.
I
Cause
said he was so stupid. I saw the caption. I said, "Honey, how Shawnee gonna judge you when she just came out the world last year?" Excuse me. I
she
wouldn't
still
even been thinking that. Oh, she gonna judge me. No,
Shani
because I
still
wish
do
she
what she
would.
want to do. But Shani still do what she want to do. What you talking about?
Right?
But then she said she paid that was gonna pay that boy that money to do her before she got married, allegedly.
They said she did.
Yeah, they said she did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, and Happy New Year too.
I I just I just don't think that I think some of us go into the place, into church to get reactions from people and then you want to turn around and say, that's why I don't come to church and no, you still have to be decent and in order. Wherever you go, whatever you do, still be decent and in
Oh
order.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah now. Oh yeah. It's sad that trans women are the way that they are. It break my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes, I just sit and I think about some of my friends and stuff, and it break my heart. It bring me to tears. That they are the way they are. They got the mind frame that they got. It ain't nothing I can do about it. Um,
Right.
just to reiterate that, I work at a hotel. There was a trans woman there, black trans woman. I know what you here doing because I used to do the same thing, but that's none of my business. But then you think that you can do what you want to. This is a family oriented hotel. These people see you late at night on my shift. I ain't walking no halls looking for nobody. So they seen her on my shift, third shift. She came out of her room with nothing on but her panties, walking
Mm-hmm.
the hallways. And the people at my job, they began to air her out, saying, didn't even respect her no more. My coworker said, I ain't got nothing to do with what people do, but that thing that was up here last night. Uh, she said, I just don't understand. She was like, why people do stuff like that? But, it's not bad enough that you are already up here escorting. Now you got to try to go out into the hallways and find some men, and that it's cameras in this place. Why would you come out here topless?
She was topless?
Topless in the hotel. Didn't have nothing on but her panties. And they said they don't even know if she had on there because she was a big girl. So her stomach was hanging over her private area a little bit. So they didn't know whether they didn't even know whether she had on panties.
Yeah, that's inappropriate.
So this is what people think about when they think about us. So I pride myself on breaking that. Breaking what you thought it was gonna be. No, there are trans women out here who love God, who are not doing and acting unseemly. So
I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. But hey, what can you do but pray for them and let them go?
Yes.
I'm not about to waste my time. I'm different from you. I ain't hurting my heart and crying about them and all that. Let the bitches go. God,
that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, Lisa. Unfortunately, like I said, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. However, a person want to feel about me, feel that way. But honey, I ain't losing no sleep. Because I got things that I'm working on.
Right. I'm not gonna lose no sleep behind
Yes.
what you ain't got right and what you got right. All I could do is tell you, look at my story, look how far I came, and don't mirror me because
Now
you
you
can't
know
see
what?
me.
And that's what I said, Misha. This is what I plan on doing. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to write my memoirs. And I'm going to leave it alone after that. I ain't talking about the prostitution no more. I ain't leading no girl nowhere because you can pick the book up and you can read it. And then you need to realize that your deliverance ain't going to look like my deliverance.
Right.
But I know that God has a mission for me because on TikTok, that's where I would really use my platform to give my testimony. I can show you the countless of inboxes where girls that inbox me, trans girls, and tell me, oh my gosh, you inspire me so much. Please keep on doing what you're doing. One girl told me she stopped escorting and she said it's been so hard. And so me and her, we talk now.
It's so
We can.
hard to stop, girl. I'm telling you, it's hard
Yes,
to stop. I'm out
yes.
here
She
trying
said,
to
and
make me
she
a couple
said it.
dollars now.
She
It's hard to
said
stop.
that's what she said. She said it's so hard. How did you do it? And so now me and her, we correspond. We talk through text and stuff, and I just encourage her. You can do it. You can do it. I promise you.
I can't do it. I'm out here now in the rain trying to get me a couple dollars. I
Wait a
can't
minute.
do it.
Well,
Wait a
girl,
minute.
you better get up out of that rain, girl.
I
What's
can't
up,
do it.
Karma? How you doing?
Hey,
I am
Karma
doing
Hey,
Mama.
Karma.
okay.
Hi,
Well,
everyone.
hello.
Hello.
Okay, I was at an interview that I did not get today, so I'm still trying, okay?
That's
So it's a
okay.
struggle over here.
That's okay. That's okay.
Absolutely.
What did you think about they chick they trailer in Alabama, Karma?
Oh my God, they was ooh, y'all girls was giving it up. And when I mean giving it up, y'all was being very vulnerable. Y'all was giving up the stories and things like that. I was amazed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it was
was.
real
Yeah,
life.
they was on
Yes,
some real
it
good.
was. And it was very shady.
Oh
Very
yeah.
shady.
Oh
They
yeah.
were shading Miss Manaya down to the ground. I said, oh no, not the coke.
Yeah, but
for the record, Manai said Nicole never did. Manai said Nicole basically lying on herself. But
She is. Now I could understand if she saw me do something, then I could admit, oh yeah, girl, I hit me a bag in front of her. Cause I never said that I haven't hit names. But that's not my story now. And so don't try to project that. And then I guess I have to keep in mind this was 2 years ago when we started filming, or when I don't know when that was exactly filmed. But the stuff what she's saying about the coke, she recently just said that. That's
Mm.
that's recent. So you act like I've been around you doing some drugs. That's the whole thing that behooves me. How do you
Gee.
know?
Mm-mm.
Child, what the trailer is giving, I love it.
what's up, Darian?
Okay,
How you
I'm
doing?
living.
I I
It's
Darian,
giving,
how you
honey.
doing,
I'm like,
honey?
oh girl, let me move back to Alabama, bitch.
Oh my God,
Girl.
we can't wait for season 2. We got some big surprises, some good a good
You said
cash
what,
shakeup.
Greg?
I said for season 2, we got some good cash shakeups coming for season 2. So I'm
Girl, I might
excited.
have to come down there and do like a little pop up cameo.
Okay.
Um, but now, what was you also said too that the girl had the red stuff on her face. So is it kind of giving this season that the trans women against each other? I think that's kind of like the most probably gonna be the major storyline for this
Baby.
season.
Yes, I think so. That's what it's gonna be. But I'm going to say I move off of energy. So if you come in the room and you nice to me, then baby, I'm the sweetest woman. Just because I'm Christian don't mean that you can walk over me. You can sit there talk about me in my face, and I'ma just turn the other cheek because I'm not Jesus. My name is Manaya.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open up my mouth and begin to spew out some words too. So and it might not be right. I should maybe be like Michelle Obama, but I'm not Michelle Obama either. I can't take.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Nicole, like I said, Nicole has got a good. She got some strong energy. She's a Leo, so she come in real heavy. She's very opinionated, and a lot of people are going to have opinions about her. I do think Manai probably the only one that actually told her a lot of these things versus probably other people in the group didn't say anything to her like Manai did. So I think that's
Mm.
going to be like one of the major different. But I think it's really good. We start back filming season 2 in May. Which I'm really excited for because we got some great casting, some cast shake up. Hopefully we can get Kwanzaa down there to join the cast. We'll see how they go. Um,
That would be cute, Kwanzaa on there.
yeah, she right up the street. Did y'all see Kwanzaa? Kwanzaa was actually on the panel of the panel was about sex work where we had Manaya, a ex sex worker. Kwanzaa never done sex work, and then of course the other girl, her other friend, she was still doing sex work, and then we also had a cisgender woman there too, which she was part of the conversation as well. So she came in a conversation and just having like giving her opinion about all those type of things as well. So you'll kind of like, well, not kind of, you'll see that too, um, as well. Manaya,
Uh-huh.
what's the name? What's your friend name?
Simone.
Simone, yeah, your first opening segments with her. You probably forgot. You remember y'all was
I
down there.
remember. I remember.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So y'all see Simone, but I like Simone just straight to the point. She said she a proud sex worker.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
That's how
I
she
have a
is.
question. I have a question for my trans sisters out there. Just to, just asking, what is it about like as a trans woman that draws out a interest of sex work? Because I remember when I was working at Waffle House, and there was a trans woman working with me, and she had just stopped doing sex work, and she wanted to do Waffle House, and that was, I guess, one of her first real jobs. So I was just wondering, like, what is it about sex work and trans women?
Because trans women are um fetishized fantasized about, and then so some way somebody came up with, I guess these men, they want us so bad, so make a little money. And It's mostly a thing
Absolutely.
of, I think girls, no matter how pretty you are, all trans women suffer from some type of thing where they're not comfortable with themselves or their body or something. So they aren't comfortable with being on a job, because if they are anything like me, I didn't start working until I was 30. I'm 36 now. All that time I was around here hollering, oh, I can't get a job. Didn't even go and try to get one. But just,
Hmm.
from what I had heard, older girls telling me, oh, they ain't gonna hire you. Oh, no, they ain't gonna do, oh, no, you ain't gonna. And I even had some straight people tell, oh, you gonna take that stuff off. Oh, no, no, they ain't gonna, no, they ain't gonna hire you like that. So what else do you do?
I feel
Do you
that.
starve? Do you be
Absolutely.
hungry? When you got these men calling your phone, they want something from you. So then you say, okay, well, I can turn this into a business. I can get money like this. So,
But you said it. Hmm.
Yeah, cause now
and
they
I
then
respect.
plus a lot
I
of girls are
respect.
lazy. They don't want
Well,
nobody telling them what to do. When you escorting, you your own boss. You sit there, you clock in when you get ready, you get off when you get ready. So I think it's a thing like that too. The girls, they don't like people telling them what to do.
well,
do the do
I
the guys
respect y'all
always
decision.
pay?
Like, I like that.
Do the guys always pay y'all your fee y'all asking for, or you have to negotiate that?
Depends on what type of girl you are. If you a girl who settle for less, and hey, if you ain't made your quota and you gotta pay, depends on what situation you in. When I was escorting, I was homeless. So it was, I have to do this, though I ain't gonna be able to pay for this hotel room. I ain't gonna be able to buy no food, you know. So it just depends. And sometimes, hey, you might have to. And let's get this straight. Sometimes the girls don't charge the guys nothing. Depends on how fine he is, what type of drugs he got. Oh,
No,
she'll say,
man.
"Come on in here, honey, let's twerk." So don't be fooled like this is just a lucrative business. Sometimes the girls just want to have fun.
Oh, sometimes it's just fun.
Oh yeah, many times when I used to go out of town with other girls, you would be looking at them now like, wait a minute, I'm going outside. This ain't no free boy, is it? You want to just twirl? Wait, is this some real money coming up in here? So sometimes, it just depends. The girls be wanting to just freak.
So for the older guys, for the ugly guys or fat people and white people,
Oh,
y'all charge.
they gotta pay, and that's
Oh
a
yeah.
definitely ain't no doubt about it.
Okay.
But for
Well.
me, it was something like I said, it just wasn't for me. I wanted to get up out of that thing, and I made up in my mind, just I
Mm.
prayed many times. I never forget
Absolutely. With
once
the demon.
I would never forget I had a date. This man, he was so big and fat and white, he looked like Santa Claus and had a long gray beard. And this man paid me lovely, gave me $300 to press
Mm.
him. He didn't want to top me, a white man. He wanted to be top. And so that ain't no hard work.
Right.
And but when he left, I began to cry. I just sat there and I counted the money, just holding the money in my hand. I never forget, was at a Motel 6 in Huntsville, Alabama. I just began to weep. And I said, Lord, you got to help me. You got to get me out of this. Because that wasn't what I wanted for my life.
So.
I had been robbed 2 times, a gun put to my head. I could have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
So it was, many times I had to realize that, is you gonna keep on doing this? And then I felt like, hey, this is a job for a person who don't plan on living long. Because you think
Mm-hmm.
about it, when you get 50, 60 years old, you think you want to be sucking some young person peanut whacker. You want to be getting down on them old knees, giving somebody head, and the boys already want to run you and make you jump through hoops for the little money. You think you want to do that? So no, you gotta come up on a plan. Uh, uh, but
But what you think came over you to make you cry? Was you already thinking about getting out the business before
well,
that?
it was a lonely. Let me tell you, some girls, they only tell you the good part about it. When you a real escort, you have to work tirelessly. It don't matter how many, if you got 10 people come through that day and all 10 of them want to do you got to do that. And so what do you think that's doing to your body? You think your butthole, just 10 cops just came and just ran you down. You think you're gonna be feeling good after that? You
Yeah.
know, so it was a lot of it was that. It was I didn't have the life really that I wanted. Like sometimes I never forget I was working out of town one Christmas. Of course, it was Christmas. Didn't nobody come see me. Them folks was with their family. Didn't nobody call their ad. So guess what? I'm laying there worrying about, oh, well, I'm gonna have to pay for these rooms, da da da. I'm gonna have to get money to try to get back to Alabama, this, that, da 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 type thing. But I was alone on a holiday. Like Christmas, I was by myself in a hotel room waiting on the phone to ring. Phone ain't never rung because these people enjoying their families. They gonna hit you up the next day or the
The
day
next day.
after.
Yeah.
And then they ain't gonna be saying what you want because they gonna be trying to come through for free and say, baby, Christmas broke me and this, that, and da 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 da. So it wasn't all just glitz and glams, even though the money was good, but it wasn't for me. The things that I went through, like folks, robbing you and stuff, that wasn't worth it. It was not worth it.
Mm. Do you miss it or you kind of over that?
I'm gonna tell you, I am over it,
Mm-hmm.
but this is the reason why we have to watch the company that we keep because I have found myself being in the company of my friend girl. That's why me and her, we don't be around each other like that. But she was talking about some of her dates and her tricks. I began to think, oh yeah, I sure missed it. Oh yeah, that money was so nice, and I ain't have to deal with going to this job and getting up and putting on no clothes and making myself presentable to go on the job. I could just lay around in my robe and get cute for the boys, but not
Mm-hmm.
have to leave. Just lay around in the bed and wait on. So I began to miss it. So that shows me right then and there that you can't be around. That's why the Bible tells us to come from amongst them. Even though you still love your friends who are bound by things that you used to be bound by, but you just can't hang with them like that.
Yeah,
Though
especially if you
else
sort of get.
it'll rub back. And that's what I was talking about with Apollo. I have to speak for what I know. You will begin if he's an ex-homosexual and somebody sitting around and they talking about how good a peanut whacker tastes, you gonna want to taste one after a while. Uh, I just believe it. You can say what you want to say, but it's the facts. You got to get around some new people, some folks that ain't talking that type of talk, doing that type of stuff. So yeah.
I agree. I agree. I think, and like you said, especially if you start having these thoughts that if this is something you don't want to be a part of no more, and when you only get these thoughts when you're around that crowd, then you have to not be around that crowd.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Simple as that. You can't be around it because if you be around it, it's gonna definitely um become one of those situations. So I get it.
Yes.
I'm excited though, man. I think the trailer was really good. I think it
I
was
am
really good.
excited myself.
I have a question for
Uh-huh.
Manaya. Hey, so
Uh-huh.
what should the viewers expect from you this season?
You said
Or
what,
what
what
can
should they expect?
what can they expect from you this season?
What they can expect from me is my authentic self, the
Okay.
real Manaya. Things that people don't even know about me. It will be talked about and stuff. I can't do nothing but just offer them Manaya, who
Hmm.
I am. And
Hmm.
that's it.
Also, too, I forgot
Uh,
about that. Manaya is also married, so you also seen in the trailer, guys, that you talked about you being married and God is all up in your love story. What did you mean
Yes.
about that?
yes.
Yes.
What was
Yes.
what you mean about that?
Because me and my husband, we've known each other since 2014. But um I was in that lifestyle. I was prostituting. I was doing everything, but I was not being honest with him. And he thought I was working in a hotel, but yeah, I was working there all right. Uh, you know, um, because every time we would FaceTime, I'd be at a hotel, or whatever. So, I told him, hey, I work here. But anyway, so, God just would not let we was trying to get to each other. He was living in Virginia at the time, well, Maryland. And we was just trying to get him here, and nothing would work out. And so when he finally did come here in 2000 and I think 15 or 16, he came to be with somebody else. And so they were together for 7 years. And then, now keep in mind, we've been, all these 7 years while he been with this person, each year, randomly, he'll just reach out to me and just be like, hey, I'm checking on you, making sure it was nothing inappropriate or nothing, because I knew he was in a relationship. And so we had never met in person. And so last year, the last part of last year or whatever, 2023, we met for the first time, and he came, and we went on a date, and he, basically he proposed, and he was like, we've been knowing each other. I want to get married. I want marriage. And that's what I wanted, because I was tired of even, I was elevating to another level to where men just start to disgust me. All the laying up and this and that, you don't have nothing else of value for me. And I ain't talking about no money. I mean, like, love. Like, some commitment. Um, Anybody, dogs, they hump on side of the road every day. Humping and doing that ain't nothing. What else can we build together? So,
That's true.
um, so anyway, we got engaged, and we were supposed to be married. We was gonna get married in February, but then we was just like, I know I was thinking, okay, he got away from me one time before. I ain't letting him get away again. So we went on here, got married like the next month, which was January.
Of this year.
Yes, yes.
Oh wow.
So Aniya, what part of Alabama are you from?
I live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
Okay, I'm from Huntsville.
Oh, okay. I love Huntsville.
Yes, honey.
Yeah,
It's
that's
beautiful there.
Okay. So I think also too your I also think also for you, your guy is also a guy like he's very spiritual and in church stuff too, correct?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. He's a church boy. Yeah, so when I was last year, I believe in being intentional. I was on the phone with somebody, and I was just having random conversation. I think it was a guy, and I told him, I said, what you want with me, because I'm trying to date
She
for
got more than one.
marriage. And I said, well, I'm gonna get married next
Yeah, we
year.
gonna
Didn't
Saturday.
even have nobody in mind, just speaking it. And
Just come over
I
tomorrow
believe
on the
in
15th.
manifesting things through God. You know, um, God will give us what we need, what we want, the desires of our heart. If we just trust Him, it being gay, trans, all that stuff, people have been brainwashed. You got to get up out of that thinking that God hates you. God is displeased with you, because God show how, through your life, He show whether He's pleased. Are you struggling, or are you living in abundance? Do you have the things you need, or you going through lack? So I just think that if gay and trans people just stop listening to that narrative, that their life would be so much more happier. Because I'm happy. I am so happy, and I don't have to push down no doors and say, hey, I'm Aniya and I'm here. You gotta respect me. And it's she, her. I don't have to do that.
I agree with you. I feel like nowadays a lot of people think just because you're gay you can't be like go to church or praise God and whatnot, or God's going to send you to hell due to you
Yes.
and for me, I'm a big God lover. I'm not Christian. I'm more
Mm-hmm.
spiritual, but I believe in God. I know He died for my sins. I read the Bible when I can. I pray when I can. And
Yes.
anytime I'm going through hell, I talk to God and say, "Hey, God, what's going on?" I have that connection with God, and I feel like what you were saying earlier resonated with me when Grant asked you like you being a black trans woman and still being a Christian, like how is that a thing? And when you said that you have your own connection with God, I was like, yes, I love that. Because just because I'm who I am does not mean that God still gonna love me less because I choose to identify or love what I like.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that, I'm like, oh yes, girl, I love that.
Yeah, Manaya, yeah, I think, but it's gonna be really good. I think, like I said, I think this show's gonna be really good. Manaya gonna have the most scenes out of everybody because she was filming like a lot. Because when we first started, we had like almost another cast, right? And then it was gonna be a show just around Manaya, and then we brought it back and we just said we're gonna just call it Real Life in Bama because it's supposed to be Real Life in Bama philanthropy, and then it was just gonna be a trans show with Manaya. I am Aniya Adams, and then we went back to Real Life in Bama. So you're gonna see a lot of Manaya scenes where she's gonna do an advocacy. She's working with a nonprofit down there. What was the nonprofit name?
It was basically uh
Asia.
where it was, yes, it was with AIDS Alabama,
We A's
where it
Alabama. Yeah.
was the PLC panel, Positive Living Leadership.
Yeah.
Um and so yeah, I worked with them for a minute.
I think her
Until I
and Marvin. Her and
Yeah,
Marvin.
me and Marvin, we were working with them, and I just left because we were getting paid a stipend, and they were. I just felt like it wasn't nothing being done. We weren't doing nothing besides meeting up and eating, and then and I just didn't want to be that narrative of that's what black people do, because most of everybody was black on the panel. It was really
So why
surreal
you
on
think
the
y'all
work.
wasn't doing that? Y'all wasn't doing the work. Why was it? Because of leadership?
Probably because leadership, and when we got together, all people did was argue.
Oh wow. What was they arguing about? Like the board member stuff, or just like?
Board member stuff, yeah, board member stuff, protocol, this, that, da, 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 who didn't say this right, who didn't, this type stuff,
Right, yeah, gotcha, yeah. So it's like y'all could never get to the on the ground work. It was always
exactly, exactly. I
y'all just
went to one or two events. I spoke at one. They had, they did do some stuff. They went to Florida to a event. Marvin, he went to that. He said it was really nice. I didn't get to go because I had to work. But yeah, and I enjoyed doing that work. I really did.
that's what's
Well,
up.
Manaya, anytime you have anything going on with your nonprofit, let me know. I don't mind dropping down there,
So yeah, she doing
helping
Okay.
out.
her annual event is gonna be filmed. It's probably gonna most likely be at like May or June. Well, no, we start back filming in May, so it'll be like in June. So when I tell y'all don't really love that event, Manaya did a phenomenal job, and she did the counters line for the trans women that died. It was really done really well for the first one, and then we had like it wasn't just like trans women and gay people. We had like some I think like three other women in there, and it was like
Yeah.
learning a lot of stuff about the conversation around black trans women versus black women, and that conversation came open, of course,
Yep.
about being considered a woman, or is trans women taking womanhood. So it was like 4 hours, but it was really a great event. It was really good. Like
It
it was really
was. It
good.
was.
And then it was
So,
especially at the end when she did the counter light for the trans women that died and she called their name out. That's gonna be very powerful.
so
Yes.
Greg,
Hmm.
so are we filming back? Are you doing both Real Like a Bama and Real Like a Fantasy in May?
No, so y'all don't start back till like July. They gonna start back in May. So they
Okay.
start from July. Wait, May, June, July, and Bama wrap up in August. So y'all can start around like July sometime, and July, August, September, and October, and wrap up in like October. Cause we're doing
Okay.
a big event in November that need to go into philanthropy event. So that's why we put it that time because I don't want to like if I don't want to start filming and y'all stop and then we have to pick back up just to film one event because we got a big event about to come out next month that's Jamie a part of. That's going to be in November. So we wanted it going into November so it can be around filming time. But
All
no,
right.
so yeah, no. Bama gonna start back in May. Like I said, we got some great cash shakeups, and I'm sure Manaya gonna be back. Like I said, it's gonna be really good. I think Manaya you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see her um her whole life. She let us in the home, the work, the friendships. She met with old friends. Cause like she said, she really cut a lot of people off when she made this lifestyle. Like Manaya was known around Tuscaloosa for that girl you don't want to mess with. So if you know, you know. So when she changed her lifestyle around, she became, got into the church. She literally cut everybody off. So it was like conversations she was having with old friends. It's just, 'cause when you cut people off, they don't understand, or it's just like you just cut them off and y'all don't have a conversation. But she dealt with so much stuff and opened so much things up with that. It was just really good. And like I said, another thing was we had Kwanzaa. She also filmed with Kwanzaa a couple of times. So you're gonna see her film with Kwanzaa, um, 2 or 3
Hey,
scenes.
Kwanzaa.
What's up, Kwanzaa?
Hello.
Hey, Kwanzaa girl.
Hey y'all.
Miss
How you
Mamas. What's the
doing?
tea, girl?
Nothing but on vacation.
Oh, you on vacation? Chelsea. Oh, your
Mm-hmm.
birthday month.
No, yeah, I don't go to Hawaii into 2 more weeks. I'm on another vacation right now.
You and your man.
Yep.
Okay. So I was telling the cast, hopefully we can get you to join the Alabama cast for next season since you in Tuscaloosa. What you think about that?
You said what?
I was telling on the live that hopefully we can get you to join the cast of Alabama next season.
You might as well stop saying hoping. You you so mythy. You just miss it, box.
No,
Kwanzaa, I think you'll be great with that show, girl.
My phone went out. What's the
no, Darius
I
said he
think you'll
think
be
you'll be
great on
great.
that show.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she gonna I think she did you watch the trailer today, Quantum?
I did.
What did you think about it?
I love it, but I just ain't expect for what her name?
Nicole, I already know what you about to say.
Good Nicole. Manaya,
Nicole,
I know you went up.
Nicole, I was in the bank, child. If I had a wig on, it would have came clean off my head. Child.
I said, I know Manaya thought her person and everything.
I know
Girl, I couldn't
Manaya.
even drive my car after that. I said, let me rest for a little minute right here in the parking lot.
It
Wait,
was
so
it.
Manaya, so you didn't see that coming?
Well, I knew that some things was
Yeah, she
gonna
knew
be
some things
said.
gonna
I
be
was going,
said.
but I didn't know, and then even I even knew that it was gonna be accusations of drug use, but I didn't know how things was. It really was all the theatrics for me, and
Yeah,
when she put her hands together and that thing said, "Oh,
Oh, something about
it,
honey."
it was
I ain't seen no tea. I still ain't seen none yet.
it was when she did the snort in her nose like that. I said,
Oh
oh.
yeah,
And I asked, I said, do you know? And she said she knows. So I said, oh.
Yeah.
So
she
maybe,
said she know
well, she
no.
did tell me she do have receipts too, though. So maybe she gonna have receipts at the reunion.
Well, she
And and,
better because I got mine.
Well,
and
Manaya, I don't
go
want
Uh-huh.
you
ahead.
to I don't want you to let one person like take distract, well not distract you, but steer you away from getting to know other trans women. Like
Right.
what Nicole did is what she did, but I
Yeah,
don't want you.
I promise you, I wouldn't. Now I know how trans women can because Nicole ain't the first devil that
I
I
worry.
didn't ran into. That's why I am the way that I am. The reason why I don't hang out. I be to myself. I used to have trans friends, but the girls, they will try to destroy you. When they feel that you got a little bit more than them or you popping a little, they will try to bring you down. And so
Mm-hmm.
that's why I just refuse to be brought down. So I just stay by myself. I don't
I
hate no
feel
girls. I don't dislike no girls. I wish that I could have. I just told Greg, I wish that we could do a show like
Oh yeah, she
Girlfriends
showed
where the
me.
trans girls, could get along, go out to eat and show different aspects of their life, what they do. I don't dislike, but when you want to take it there, oh, we
Yeah, and I
could
think
now.
honestly though, when y'all see Nicole was just, I think because Manaya was always correct. I won't say always correcting her, but Manaya was just telling her
I
like
basically
she.
corrected her one time. That's all I know I did, besides the witchcraft thing. Now you ain't gonna tell me that you like to do potions and spells, and that's just what your thing, But I'm gonna tell you, baby, that's not of God. Hey, we was there playing
Be
a game.
still.
Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah.
So, but the thing really,
But remember, I
like
told you.
Greg
I
was
think you
saying,
remember
I
when we
corrected
had
her
that.
once.
You remember when we had that? We had two parties at the hotel. We had a hotel, the party at the hotel where Manaya corrected her, and then we had another party where that your night, the night you brought your brother, the Kwanzaa came. Cause you remember the boy was trying to talk to you, Kwanzaa.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So that night, I think that's when I remember I asked you like about your brother because I feel like your
And
brother
see,
told.
that's that night. Now, that's what I said. If you wanna say something, you could have. It's other things you could have said. You could have, and like you said, she did talk about it. Yeah, I got drunk at the event. Yes, we were sitting there drinking. Didn't nobody even show up but her. And I think like you said, Kwanzaa, somebody else did come.
Well, now when
But
I hit you, that he was different.
she was saying somebody they had to carry me, and now you could have talked about that, but the coke, baby, I ain't never even so much as popped a pill with you, girl. What are you
Yeah,
talking
she
about?
told me that they carried y'all in the house or something that night.
Yeah, now she did, cause not that in it, and see that's the thing. Anything I do or have done, I can admit to it, cause I'm not a liar.
I'm the same.
Yes, I did get drunk, and I asked them the next morning. Well, not her, but I asked my gay brother. I said, "How I got in the house?" And he said, "Sis, we carried you upstairs. You was towed up." And I was, but the other stuff, I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, that's why I felt like he must have told her something because when he said it's your brother, I was thinking like he know.
And usually, when I bottom, they want a little ding ding. They'll tell you, and I'm sure that he probably did because he's not my brother. He's my gay brother. We know how they go. You're not
Gotcha.
my real brother. So, ain't no
Yeah, because
telling he
so
about did said, yeah, Manaya, and I have done some drugs with him. He did some too, but that was in the past.
mm,
You can't sit now that you came to my house. We sat down and got the mirror out and broke some coke out on the table. They got the smell. No, you a lie. I don't have to be held to what I used to do or nothing. I don't have to be
hmm.
ashamed of it. I don't have, anything.
But Nicole
That's
can't
just
say
not
that though
me.
because you ain't never did it with her though.
Exactly. I promise you, I have no. I don't do the drugs that Nicole like meth and all that type of stuff. A tea,
She
ice, or
like,
whatever.
wait,
Uh,
hold on, pause for a minute. You said she like Nair.
no meth,
Meth.
the
Milk.
ice stuff, the tea stuff
Yeah,
that they
ice.
smoke.
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
ice.
like
So
she's
Manaya, who you were talking about the threesome? What you talking about your friend with the threesome or Nicole with the threesome?
Nicole. Nicole got high off that stuff. The trade told me. Trade ain't gonna lie. Now they gonna do a lot of things, but when they tell you something 9 times out of 10, that's what was said, that's what was did. When they tell you something about another girl, the boy asked my brother here who stays with why you didn't come outside that night or
Yeah,
whatever.
you remember I called you. She told me she felt like y'all was trying to set her up.
Uh-huh. And so I asked him. I asked him about it, and he said, "Yeah, Nicole, me and her was talking on the phone. She wanted to come by here and pick me up, and then when she showed up, she had blank with her this trade that we know, and she wanted a train ran on her whatever, and the
What? It was
trade
the train
confirmed
side
it.
of it.
The trade confirmed it that that's what was supposed to happen, and that was true. And he even asked my man, "Why you had us coming over here and you didn't come outside?" And blah blah
So
blah blah blah.
so your brother wasn't with it basically.
Right. I don't know what made him change his mind. I don't know, because I asked him tonight. I said, was she supposed to come up in my house? What y'all was gonna do this threesome at? Cause we know she from Pillar to Post.
So I
Uh,
wonder why she felt like you were trying to set her up. I'm telling you, she
and
called
I
me
work
like,
at night, Greg. You know that.
oh yeah, I know, but I'm telling you, she had called me and she was like acting, she was real
But
scared. And she
I'm
was
telling
just,
Greg, that stuff that's what it make them do. It makes them paranoid. They might be sitting next to you and baby, they might get to hearing something that you don't even hear or seeing something. Let me tell you something. I ain't lying. I had this boy who I was dealing with, and he was doing that stuff. And baby got up in here one night and got to tell my son, "Show yourself." So I said, "Well, who you talking to?" He said, "And do you know who he said?" He said, "Lucifer." And I said, "Huh?" I said, "Oh no, we got to go outside, baby. We don't invoke the devil up in here. We can't." Yeah, he showed himself to me before. I'm trying to get him this shit. See,
Bitch,
and
I
it was
am
that
dead.
drug. It was that drug. And she said, that's why she feels. That stuff had them for paranoid,
yeah.
and hallucinating.
But
I wasn't
Nicole did.
even
I want
Bitmo
to
in
say
this house.
she do open up about drug. She did open up about her drug addiction.
And
It,
once she got the crying on that thing, she was high, I bet.
Wait, no, wait. There was a Tyler Perry ad because what?
And it was
I'm
some
telling y'all,
cars
Why?
was one out of scene.
we
Now
filmed
why I
we
Marvin, what
say
you just
why?
say?
There was a Tyler Perry ad because that weed gave me Tyler.
Oh,
That
I
weed
thought
gave
you
me
said
show
that
no Tyler
for.
Perry, and
No,
I
so
thought
let
then
me
you
tell
said that,
y'all, we
girl.
was in when I tell y'all when y'all watch that scene, I went to Michigan to film that scene. It was her and her cousin, and it was so much stuff going on, y'all. It's some of the stuff she told me not to put on camera because it was a lot of family secret was coming out. Because I went to Michigan because she had went to Michigan, so I needed to do her confessionals and stuff. So I said, let me go to Michigan. I went there for like 2 days, to film and stuff like that, and it was a lot. Like it was a lot. Like I don't know if she was high. I just know she with her this guy she called her cousin, and
there was a me there.
it was
Now
a
there was a me.
he left her. She was an hour away. He came there and he just left her, and then he went answer the phone. It was real weird, and it was crazy, and it was crazy, and she was just so emotional. But she said she was emotional because she appreciated Corinthian because nobody in a group embraced her like Corinthian did. Corinthian was
Nobody
all
liked her.
but she just felt like Corinthian was like he always loved on her, like he supported her. She just felt like none of y'all supported her. Like
I
the people,
I did. I was Corinthian in her beautiful drag show. Was
I was sure I'm
Corinthian
gonna say
there?
something about. I was gonna show say something about her show. I had went to Icon one time because I ain't
oh
been in
yeah, I think we
years,
yes
and
we
she had did a show at Icon.
did you like
Child.
it?
Hmm.
Did you like it?
I'm posted in the comment.
Oh,
And then
Child.
you remember that night that she came over with you and Cornelius left early when she had the red
Mm-hmm.
stuff on her face?
Oh, good. There was a full. There was a full geesh.
When I tell you, baby, I ain't seen
Nicole,
nobody with no rouge on top of their head. Honey, go. You went back to the 1990s drag, honey. You went and pulled out an old one. Now I can see the black spray up there, but you had the red, and I ain't see no black.
Yeah,
Come on, come on, Indian.
and I think a couple people asked her like it was a lot of red stuff on your face, and she just I forgot what she said. The reason I think I forgot what she said about it, but I think y'all gonna
And
like
I
Nicole.
apologized to her that night.
You did.
Because I apologize. She, I did the right thing, and I apologized to her for whatever she was feeling. but she still wanted to carry on. So, a person like that, you just can't win.
Just one of those things. Yep, but I think it's gonna be good. It's 2 weeks, Sunday nights, Real Life in Bama. Um, we got about 6 to 7 episodes because we had a lot going on with other people that we, not gonna use that footage. But I think you guys gonna really like these 6 to 7 episodes. You're gonna really see like some real good stuff, especially conversation wise. And
You see how many episodes?
it's about 6 to 7.
Is
Yeah,
it
because
due to
we
the
started
cast?
filming. Say that again.
Is it due to the cast? The cast?
Yeah, it was a lot going on. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff
Okay.
that we cut out that not gonna make sense by showing it. Cause yeah,
Yeah, it was a lot going on. It was 2 years.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And
Child,
then it
trust
was
me,
also trying to figure it out to show how we're gonna
Hey,
do it.
Greg,
Uh-huh.
you ain't see that commercial with the chicken wine with all the chicken with all the feathers on there.
What you mean? What commercial you talking about, Kwanzaa?
I mean that commercial with when it first came out and y'all saw the fried chicken. I ain't seen never feathers sticking up.
That
Oh,
one for your fried chicken.
I
It
ain't,
look it look
I ain't
it
seen
look
never feathers all over
oh my
the
God.
all over the chicken.
no,
I
it wasn't
said they're
that.
wrong for doing that.
No, it's
Oh, what chicken?
On the chicken
no, it
and the
wasn't
when they
Kwanzaa. It was light on. You know how you go to a restaurant, they have a light on the chicken.
no, there was feathers sticking because I
Man, I'm
paused the
about to
video.
look at it again.
No, that's not fair. I'm finna pull it up right now. That's not fair. This one.
Yeah, go ahead, show it again. Run the tape.
Golly, they got the filters on it.
I'm not fair.
Right up here. Alright, that's all.
I don't think it's feathers. Let me look at it right quick though. We could be wrong. That's chicken. That's not feather. I can guarantee you it's not feather.
Go past the light.
Let me
Go past
see.
the light. Well, while Greg looking for that, I'm excited to see this new
You might
show.
think.
Go past the light.
Cause you
But
to
nah,
my
you gave me very much Phaedra as the intro.
Okay.
You gave me Phaedra when the intro came on. I said, yes, girl.
Quan, that's
A
not
little
feathers
southern
though.
That
belle.
is feather chicken sticking out that chicken wing
Yeah, they
on the
made like
end.
that. That's not feather. That's the
Go
bone. That's
past
them wings. No,
No, that's feathers, Greg. The one sticking out the little chicken wing part.
that's not a feather. That's part of the chicken.
Oh
No,
my
that's not.
God.
Those are
But yeah,
feathers,
that's all part of the chicken,
It's
so.
all part of the chicken. That's how people eat their
man.
chicken.
Them
It's
them
on the
feathers.
steam table.
Y'all
That's the
don't make
steam.
me holler. Oh.
That's the steam table. That
Who
is
made the
got.
chicken?
Yeah, that's part. That's they cooked it like that. You see the batter? That's fried. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how they
Oh,
serve it.
you're not looking at that little wing on the end, the
I
little
do see
thing
that
sticking,
wing, but
the
that's not
white thing sticking out.
that's normal. That is part of the chicken. That's
Well,
why they cook
I
it.
put
Let
I
me
put that on my
see.
chicken before I
It look
fry it.
like feathers. I
That's
mean,
not a
don't
feather.
like
That's part of the
feathers.
chicken.
Oh, chicken.
That's part
No,
of the chicken.
no,
People eat their
no.
chicken like that. That's a wing.
That's a wing with feathers
It's
on
not a
it.
leg. It's not a thigh. It's a wing.
Yeah, with
That's a
feathers.
part of cleaning the chicken. You must take that off.
Not all people do that because it's bone. It's like a bone marrow. Because some people eat the bone marrow.
Closet, you know we from Alabama, girl. Let's eat it. That's it. Pick it up and
Yeah.
eat it.
If it is supposed to be
Baby, I
like that,
pick
they
it
No,
off
would.
you
before I
You
know.
think
clean.
they would have had batter and greased it up like that? No.
That one is I forget a one.
No.
Don't make
So
no
yeah.
sense.
So either way, it's gonna be a good episode. You'll get 1 or 2 episodes with Kwanzaa. She
That's
spoke at the
nice.
trans event, and she came to
Girl, are you me right now?
Manaya. I think that was your Christmas party.
Uh-huh.
Um, and yeah, oh yeah, you had your birthday party too.
Uh-huh.
You had 2 events. You had the birthday party and the trans party. The
Uh-huh.
Christmas party in December. So that was around Christmas time.
Yep.
So
You
is
get
it just gonna be like a Manaya versus Nicole season, Miss Jamie? Or
I
we got huh? Uh oh, hello?
yeah. Can you hear us?
Yeah, is it gonna be a Mania versus Nicole season? Is it what's it giving? What's season one giving from your standpoint, Mania?
Um, Good question, Nai. What you think?
To me, that's what it's giving.
She said everybody else is this B cast, girl. We're the two A cast. It's giving very much Kenya versus Nene.
You know,
But the thing about it though, they really it kind of started when filming rap in so much word because Manai didn't know that Nicole was saying these things till we rap. In all fairness, right? Because Nicole
mhm.
never said these things in person
She
until
never
one time
died.
when
She
y'all was
don't
at
tell
Trina.
her.
When y'all was at Trina House, y'all got into it about the
Yeah,
God thing.
yes, about the God and the witchcraft stuff and all of that.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, she never spoke her opinion like that. She ain't never. If she knew I did in the drugs, she didn't speak and say it there. You know, she ain't said nothing. Other than try to act like she was a victim and that I just didn't like her.
yeah. Well, she said she felt like you was trying to set her up a couple of times and all of
I
that.
ain't studying her. She mad because I'm a realist and I ain't finna sit up here and be like Corinthian and hold your hand, pity pat you through life. Um, Girl, no, you know when I'm not a yes friend. When something ain't right, I'm just gonna say that friend that don't look right, it don't sound right. And that's what she couldn't take. You cannot mind control me, baby. So
Yeah, I think Corinthian wanted to be. He was everybody's friend.
he does, just like and everybody will see. And I hope you play her song so people can see Manaya ain't no hater. I love NBA YoungBoy. I ain't so holy that I can't hear no type of music like that. I listen to me some NBA YoungBoy. I love him, but at the end of the day, I don't know him, so I don't know if that stuff he's saying true. But when I know you and you sitting up there talking about, oh, you a millionaire, you got big old titties, and your chest flat as a board, you no wait. Let's rewrite. Let's go back to the writing board, baby, because you are delusional.
What about the thing that? What about this situation concerning Oh my god, it was just so much not the writing stuff. Cause you remember the first scene gonna be about when you brought up her getting beat up.
Uh, Well, she did. She got beat up. She was giving me too much, you know. And you done already got beat up by
Yeah.
a girl, by another your sister, your gay sister. She done beat you out your pants or whatever. Don't, don't you know? So yeah, what? So when was that? When? Cause I forgot.
So when I went back, you remember I watched it. You brought it up. You remember when y'all first met for the first RLP meeting? You brought it up then. So when she
Uh-huh.
said I can fight, you was like, "Well, I just heard you got beat up." You remember or something like that. You probably forgot you
Uh-huh.
brought it up, but yeah, you brought it up there, and I didn't even notice it until I was going back looking at the footage.
Yeah, because that's the truth. Why is you talking about you can fight? That girl whooped you.
How you know the girl with her? Like how you know it wasn't?
I know because Tuscaloosa ain't no Atlanta. This place, it don't take nothing but 15 minutes to get from one side of town to the next. Honey, I know everything, and I ain't even got to go to Nam Gay Club. I'll be around Nam Gay person. They call me still and tell me this stuff. I knew who Nicole was. I knew about her. I know girls who do drag shows and stuff. Vic, the supposed to been her gay mom. I know these people. I just didn't know her. But so yeah, somebody had already told me that her sister Olivia beat the what up out of her.
I wonder was that the girl she filmed with? Cause she
I
filmed
think
with.
it was. It was. That was her. That was her.
She kind of like bigger than Nicole, right?
Uh-huh. She
Yeah,
taller, but she got a
she
pretty
taller.
face. She got a softer face.
I think she had a lot of makeup on when I seen. I was like, why she got all this
Yeah, but
makeup
I
on?
think she got some work done to her face because her face looked kind of like a woman.
Okay. Yeah, I think she filmed. So yeah, Nicole filmed with her a couple times before, like in the beginning. Yeah, they filmed together some scenes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, y'all get to see it all unfold April the 7th, Sunday night. Um, see Aniya in action, see Nicole, see Corinthian, see Marvin. Even though Marvin gonna probably come in the third or the second episode because he wasn't there in the beginning. But you're gonna definitely still see him, get to know him. He filmed a couple of times with his friend. Then of course him and Aniya did some filming too. So that was really good. So that's good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we'll be getting ready for season 2. We start back filming in May. I'm excited about that. That'll be the first show I'm back filming this year. Um, so I'm excited about May to get into that, and we can get some opening scenes, and we'll be filming from May to August. So I feel like Alabama gonna
So
be
that's
really
when
good.
you did say the reunion, our reunion.
Yeah, so we're gonna film the week after our reunion. So I
Okay.
do both reunion philanthropy in May, and then I do Alabama 2 weeks later.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm thinking about
Yes.
invite some of the other people that was part of the show.
Yes. Do that. Do that.
Yeah. Um, the people, the scenes I'm gonna show, if they in that scene, they kind of like, they might want to talk about that scene or something like that too. So I think I'm gonna invite some of them. And then like I said, the week after we finish up, you already know that we'll start back filming. And like I said, we're gonna go from May to August. So that's gonna be really good. I'm excited. I think Alabama officially have a full season since we have a solid cast now. We got some good people, like really good. And then also too, we'll be filming Alabama, we'll be filming Birmingham and Tuscaloosa.
Well, you already know that, and now you might have to extend that a little bit, cause you know that Marvin has moved.
Right here in I know he's in Huntsville. Right, of course. So yeah, so we'll have to see because Huntsville is a little ways from Tuscaloosa and
Yeah, it's
Birmingham.
2 hours.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I will see because like I feel like Birmingham because I'm already working where I think we already talked about both casts would be Birmingham and Tuscaloosa people would be together. So we would have to integrate Huntsville some way in that. Like it can't be where I'm just going there to film one person. It has to be this group filming with this group. So
Uh,
that's how it would be. But I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not open to. I'm just want to the reason I'm doing Birmingham now because I have a group of people and stuff like that that's going to be filming with you guys. And like I said, hopefully we can get Kwanzaa to also film with with everybody too this season. But we'll see how they go.
I
You said we hear you.
Yeah.
So,
oh,
and the only reason I say that
I
because
hear you in the chat room.
I feel like we done 3 seasons with Kwanzaa, and I feel like we never really still don't know what Kwanzaa got going on because we're not there to film like we are in Atlanta. So I feel like maybe if you join the Alabama cast, people can actually get a
Yeah,
full story
that
of
was
you.
just taught me on the phone. That was just taught me on the phone.
You ain't got to tell people that you're on the phone. I'm just simply saying though. Don't you think that would make sense? Don't you think that makes sense? Kwanzaa.
I think you make it soon.
So then
well, I'm just gonna say if you come, just be ready, honey, cause um.
I think your Kwanzaa gonna get along right, and then we
Oh, I
bring
know
Nicole.
me and Kwanzaa will get along. Of course, she got good sense, and I do too. Um,
We'll bring
it's when
Nicole
you
back.
get, when you get the crazies in there, the people who ain't got it all, who ain't, they just Kwanzaa. She got things going for herself too.
Yes, you
She
do.
ain't got no reason to be no jealous spirit. It's when you get these people who on drugs and want to be celebrities and want to be this and that and ain't got nothing going, but you done went to somebody's house and did a little mixtape. Those type of people, they problems. But of course, me and Kwanzaa, we wouldn't. No, we. I know we wouldn't have no problem.
Would you be open to filming with Nicole next season? Did she come back?
Who?
You would you be open to filming with her next season?
Um, I would film with her, but it would never be. It would never be on a friend. It ain't gonna never. And I mean that. I forgive you for the things you said, but
Mm.
I ain't gonna ever be your friend. So no, no, no.
You think
We
her
can
making them
record.
Alex?
We
Yep,
can
yep.
do business together, cause that's business to me. But as far as us hanging out, like nah, I would never.
You think the
But I
allegations
feel,
is too much? Is crossing the line?
huh?
You think the allegations are crossing the line?
It's crossing the line for me because for number one, I know how hard I work to get up, to
Mm-hmm.
get my reputation clean,
Reputation, yeah.
to become the woman that I am today. And for you to sit there and it might be entertainment to you or a joke, but that's why I am going to give her the person that part of me that she hates so much, the goody two shoes. I ain't gonna stoop to your level. Yeah, I can be funny. I could really for real be funny, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna remain humble and I'm gonna let her get herself in trouble with God. I'm gonna let her do the things attack me because I know, that I'm a good person. All the stuff she's saying is just crazy. For you not to like me, something got to be wrong with you. Not the old version of me. Yeah, I can see you not liking me. But now I don't bother people. I want the best for everybody. So, um,
Yeah. You don't. So
uh,
you don't think that you don't think you'll get. I think you got. 'Cause this is what I would say, and I'm not gonna say either or because you never know. You might be different. I think
mhm.
sometimes people thinking the season haven't started. You seen the first anxiety is the trailer because you got to see what was in there, who said
uh,
what. That's the first level. Then when you sort of watch the season and you sort of hear what people started to say about you, and they started going into detail, you'll think I'm gonna feel some type of way like this, but in the end, but when you watch all the season and you get to the reunion, you have a totally different emotion because you realize what the things that they said in their green screens. You see what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
So I think the emotions and stuff or the feelings might change depending on how much she say or
I don't think my feelings gonna change because for
okay.
number one, I know devils like you. You are upset with me no matter what you say about my look. You upset about my look. You upset about my home. You upset about, hey, any blessing that I got. You don't feel that I deserve it. You don't feel that, hey, Manaya deserve this. Oh, Manaya, you want me to be on drugs. You want me to. Now, if I was prostitute, if I was like you and Simone meeting up, sucking the same dick, then hey, I would be good enough to be, but I'm against that. I don't do stuff like that. So therefore, I'm a goody two shoes. But it's cool. But I know me and her, the type of woman, unless God deliver her and she change, we ain't
Mhm.
gonna ever, be able to just be cordial like that. Cool. I'm gonna say cool because we can be cordial.
But I thought you and Simone was tight.
Oh, me and Simone are tight, but Simone will tell you the things that she do. And so, Simone, be on and off drugs. We talking about hard drugs, and she'll tell you this. This ain't me out
Mhm.
there. So, Simone recently, me and her, we was back talking. But she'll tell you, I gotta have me a rock. And I can't be around stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
I
yeah.
can't be around people who doing drugs and stuff. For my birthday, I think what it was with her, I had a birthday celebration at my house and she was telling me, girl, I'm gonna bring this, I'm gonna bring some powder. And I told her, Simone, no, I don't want that at my house. I don't want you to bring that. If it's some green, then yeah. But white, leave it wherever it's at, the hard
Right.
and the soft. I don't want no. I don't want. So Simone, I love her, but I just have to distance myself from her because she haven't arrived yet to want to do right.
Yeah, and I think a reasonable person. Well, some when you're in your addiction, you don't understand. But I think when they come out, they understand because, like you said, the reason your point with Apollo, if you know you're struggling with that, why go around it freely? Now, if you're around it because it's a situation, a circumstance like a job or economic, that's different. But if you're just in your leisure time, just around certain type of activities,
You want to
that
be around
yeah,
that.
exactly, you find some comfort in it. If you still just like in your leisure time, you're just going around. Like if I'm saying I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm just saying, okay, y'all, let me go around y'all. Y'all doing it. No, like what would
But
be
you
my
know,
reason?
Simone had told me that Nicole and her, she told me the girl who on the show with you
Hmm.
came over to my room, and they sucked this boy off this tag trade.
Together?
Yes, they got high, did some drugs. I don't know whether it was ice or crack, but I know they got high. And then they called this boy over there. I know the boy. Simone told me. She said, and he came over there and we both, sucked in. And baby, Miss Nicole can really go. And that's how Simone talked. You saw what she said. Hey, I'm in the sex work industry. She said, baby, that girl can really suck. And she outsucked me. And I said, girl, I ain't lying. I wish, baby, I would bring Simone to the reunion so she could tell
Yeah, we
you
gotta get some
herself.
more at the reunion, cause
I'm gonna have to have her there so she could tell you. And that boy who jumped on Nicole, that's the same
oh
boy
yeah,
who
you
jumped
told me
on.
about that story
That's the
too. Like,
same boy who jumped on Simone.
okay, was that the one that was gonna do the train with your brother?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you told me that boy crazy. You said when he get high, he turned. They say he turned to a different person or something.
Love you too. Yes, that's him. That's the boy. He do that. He the last time before, I got married and stuff, he was over here at my house and he been trying to pursue me, acting like he wanna pursue me. He like to act like he gonna date the girls and stuff. And I was
Hmm.
telling him, no, you ain't finna be with me, da da da. And he told me, he said, you know what, mother F, you made me I do this and that to you. I told him, look, I ain't know Simone. But because if you jump on me, oh, honey, I promise you the whole Tuscaloosa finna know about it. And it ain't gonna be just from my mouth. Cause I'm finna battle
So
you.
is he
But
still?
see, so he is that type. He like to fight the girls. And that's who that was when she was talking about her boyfriend and he abused her and jumped on her. That was that boy.
Yeah, the one she left town. So that was the guy she left town about.
Uh-huh.
So of course, is he out or he still
Oh
he?
yeah. Honey, he came over here knocking at my door not too long ago. My husband had to tell him don't come back here no more.
Are you serious?
Oh yes, he came twice. You knew that you came the first time. I could excuse that because you didn't know. But
Hmm.
then the second time you came back, 2 weeks later, saying some stupid stuff you want to use the phone or something. And my husband told him like, don't come back over here no more. Like she married. I don't mean no harm, but I just don't want you coming over here. And so he left. But yeah, that's him.
Mm.
That was a mess.
That's him, honey.
Child, now Nicole gonna invite him to the reunion.
And he gonna be knocking her aside her head when he get. Cause baby, he will fight the girls. He don't play.
Child, well, folks, April the 7th, Sunday, April the 7th.
Yeah.
Real life in Bama. We're gonna get into these people's lives, real lives. Aniya, Nicole, Corinthian, and Marvin. And of course, we got
Whoop,
some
whoop.
other people. You're gonna see Kwanzaa in the mix in a couple of scenes. And
Yeah.
then some other people that was around that y'all will get to see. So I'm excited. I thank you, Manaya, coming up. Sharon,
Oh,
we got definitely get Corinthian and Marvin up
I'm gonna have
to
to
do a
get them
lot.
together. I gotta whip them into shape.
Right, right. Yeah, please
Look,
do.
let me stop. They already somebody I'm good at. Ooh, let me leave these folks alone on this show. Y'all do what y'all want to do.
Yeah, they. I know somebody say you the villain. It's giving you the villain, Manaya.
Oh, I'll be there. They gonna see though. They'll see.
Yeah.
Only way they think that they father got to be the devil too. Um, they'll they'll find out.
And
Not
Canadian.
their father got to be the devil too.
Oh yeah, that scene with Canadian is gonna be funny though. The way he was talking that
Ah,
at
don't
your
you make
party.
me fall out.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
Now
funny.
yeah.
that, you gonna show that Greg because I love
Oh
it.
yes, I got you. That
But
was
now there
funny.
was a bit there.
Why did
I
you was so ticked because he was just trying to talk real proper.
Child, I was so tickled.
child,
When
we
they
ain't even friends.
left,
I think we fell out that night. We
really.
Yeah, we ain't friends. We ain't been friends in a while now.
What?
We was best friends. Now we not. We not nothing.
Lord, cause I was like, when he left here that night, I said, what, what was wrong with him?
All right.
But I ain't gonna lie, I was here for it because it was giving me what I needed. Oh my gosh, that boy, the way he was talking like somebody from England or somebody.
But see that but that's how you talk. That's how he be talking though.
What?
He did practice that talk for so long. Hey, that how he be talking.
Yeah, but it sound like it don't sound like him though. That's why it's funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't. Cause, and dude, I just can't even remember what he was saying, but he was
Yeah,
saying it so prestigious.
yeah, that's how he talk now. He did practice so long. He talk like that now.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. That he talk, child.
Oh wow, wow. So Kwanzaa, we're gonna do this train second and what is it, Greg?
Second annual like I said, I think, do you think it should just always be around sex workers? I think this one was called
No,
sex
I
work.
think it should change because I got some ideas. I want to
Okay.
do
Yeah, it could
some
be the second annual trans something Manaya trans event present, and then we could change the under the the subtitle under that. But it could be called Manaya presents something annually like that, and then from there every year you can change the subtitle of what you want to focus on that year. So I guess you can figure out.
Because why I think it should not be secret work because everybody don't do it. Like
right,
Okay.
people
right.
who already did it, whatever, they probably out of the game.
Yes,
So
Mm-hmm.
yes.
I think it should not be that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to focus on that again either
Yeah.
because I totally believe in once I tell you something or to give you some information, I don't have to keep on beating it in your head. Move on, to something else.
Just look
Um,
at that weed. Just look at that weed, baby. That, that's a Tyler Perry. That's a tuba move.
child, when I tell you, I holler, and I had to check myself because I said, Manaya, you gone now. Hold up. Don't you be the wreck your little car. You just holding on to your car. Don't you be the wreck your car over somebody of no substance. For real, for real. You now, if it was somebody who doing something and was talking, I probably could be upset. But you ain't got nothing going, ma'am, sir. Um,
Not ma'am, sir.
so you need to at the time you worried about me doing something, you need to invest it in your transition. You
So I
need
was gonna
to
take
get
it. First thing Manaya said when in that message is, I'm gonna read that. I got something for that. What she said, that hard face.
baby, cause honey, you could never. I don't care what you say on my roughest day, girl. You never came to filming right. You never. I never saw you in nothing. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I give it one time when she did come out, but you had all that red stuff. But the only thing you
But
was
why
the only
you
one who
think she didn't
wore
see her
white.
makeup before she left?
She saw that mess. She saw it. She got it. She was hanging around drag people who do drag. Vic don't live as a woman every day. How is this your gay mother?
He sure don't. He don't.
This
Yeah,
ain't
he
a
only do
person.
drag.
Vic does drag makeup. It's a difference between you don't wear drag makeup out when you going out, door. That's for the club for that light when they putting that spotlight on you. You don't, I did a show one time and I had all that stuff on me. They drew all them lines, and afterwards I went to Waffle House. I'm sure I scared everybody in there. That stuff don't look good when you get in the light. All that it
He
don't.
don't. He don't. Cause I did it one time, and back when I started looked in the mirror and I scared myself.
Try. I'm
But why would you
on.
put
Oh my
red stuff on your
gosh.
face though for
Because
the month?
what it is, the makeup it's supposed to make you look more feminine and make your like cheeks bones sit up high,
Huh?
and you supposed to overdraw your eyebrows.
Yep.
It give that affection like a clown look
Yeah. Come
basically,
on here now, girl.
and
Come
then
on.
and then it's like you supposed to look funny to the crowds to get money basically. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Hmm. And you
It's,
know it's female impersonation, so it's
yes.
everything is more that's different from being a trans woman. When
Yeah.
trans, that's soft. You want to blend in with the fit,
Yes.
you ain't trying to be all like RuPaul and stuff.
Yeah,
You
that's theater makeup. That's theater and makeup.
yes,
So why
yes.
would you
Yeah,
do
that
theater
was
makeup?
But I don't
because
know why
you
she
need to be
would put that
look. You
red
need to be
stuff on coming over here now
you
to
need
a
to be
dinner.
you need to be asking the trains that do. I mean, not the trains. They're not trains. The dregs that drag. The drag this stuff on
They
their
do
thing.
that, yeah, and but see, I know that they would put that red and that black up there to blend the boy hairline
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah. They
make
put the
that
black on there
box
too.
that you get from getting a haircut so long that
Yeah.
it blends it out
And they
and
put that
make your
red on there for that
hairline look
blush.
fishy.
That red is basically for that blush.
Uh-huh. Yep. What I said, what all white people call rouge.
Yeah, there's a and they put so much makeup on they be so cakey. It take a lot to get that shit out your skin.
Ooh, but so that's the arena that Nicole come from. She was doing them drag shows down there, Icon and stuff, and I like I said, I went to one of her shows. I wasn't impressed. Um, I don't know, but I don't know what made her put that all that on just to come over here. So,
She was trying to get a tip from everybody.
oh Lord, not a tip, girl. But yeah, so I hate it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I want people to see this so they can see that girls don't be crazy when you see them out by themselves and they say that they don't be in the company of other girls. It's not because they got a problem. They done already found out that it's less drama.
Yeah,
Less drama. Cause Nicole pulled it, honey. What Greg phone and hung up.
it did so.
But yeah, so I'm looking forward to everything. I hope you will come over to our show, like for real. I know you probably that'll be a big change for you. You probably, cause you don't be having to deal with no drama like that.
Uh
Them, them boys don't be at you. Everybody on there get along with you, and I think you'll be liked on our show. I really do.
Yeah, that's a big one. That's a big. They gonna be a big time.
Oh my gosh. So do you
They,
think I'm saying do you think you could you think you could film with Nicole?
say I know how to pay Nicole. No
Okay.
man. She get to hopping around. I make sure I have on some short nail the next time I come.
Oh Lord. Oh Jesus. Yeah, look. Okay.
Make sure
Uh,
them ni- make sure them niggas real short.
uh-huh.
Cause my niggas be too long to be doing stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm all about, like I told Greg, I wish that we could have a show where it be all the girl, and just show like a group of 5 girls of, you know, like that, just going out, having a good time at dinner and stuff, showing each girl life because sometimes I think people put us all in one box. And we
Yeah.
different. Everybody got their own thing going on. Look at you like you a business owner and stuff. That's not the
Mm-hmm.
normal narrative for a trans woman. They don't think that we can be business owners and be not, and I'm gonna say successful business owner because many trans people are folks open up businesses, but their business don't stay open.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I think people they need to see that. They especially for Alabama, you definitely don't think that a trans woman can hold down a business and be successful. Um, because they think we slow and behind time a little bit. So, yeah, I would love for you to cross over.
Child,
Mm.
maybe we'll get Kwanzaa finally get in a mix, get mixy.
Yeah.
I ain't finna do all in there. I ain't got time for to be. I ain't got time for to be doing all that.
Oh
Not you ain't got
I ain't
time to
finna be
be
walking in the grocery store. Somebody hit me upside the head with a foot.
Lord. Kwanzaa.
Why would they hit you upside the head?
Look,
Because
the
I've been.
girls will come for you, Greg.
They sure will.
I don't know. I think about Utah too. I think it was a couple people from Utah say they want to be on it. What do you think about bringing some people from Utah, Kwanzaa?
Uh, yeah, I think that'd be nice. That the make Utah community can stand out.
Yeah, a good Utah. You know who I like that I've talked to about the show before was Morgan. You remember Morgan we was in high
Oh
school
yeah, I
with?
think she'll be a good
I
candidate.
think she would be, yes, especially for like a stud and stuff. I think
Yeah.
she'd be really good. And I think she fun. She like
Yeah.
she know how to have a good time. But yeah, I think Kwanzaa just bring fun, energy, and stuff like that. Because remember,
Yeah.
I told y'all like the first cash trip. What we want to do is like um, I want to do it different because I feel like why wait to the end to do a cash trip? We should do the cash trip in the beginning because it kind of like it's a new crowd, so like have a abundant experience right away type of vibe versus like waiting for the end of the show. I think we should do all the trips like kind of in the beginning, at least for this show. Some of them keep the same, but I think for Bama, I'm gonna definitely do trips early.
Okay, because yeah, we need a true because we ain't had none.
I know, but because of the cast, but I'm telling you,
Yeah.
we got some good people. We got some good people, and like I said, I like the even Tuscaloosa. I like the recommendation you gave me, Aniya. Then I also got some good recommendation in Birmingham.
And you
So I feel
probably gonna have some folks hitting you up because folks been getting in my inbox. I had put a video up there and said, if you ain't been talking to me, don't start talking to me now, asking me nothing about nothing. Cause folks been who is the producer, this and that, who is
I
the
tell you, a lot of the straight women hit me up saying they want to do like they want to pitch a show to
straight,
me.
and that's who it been the fish. Leave me
Yeah.
alone and quit. Go on
But
somewhere. Y'all
but
ain't got no
Manaya, to be
network.
honest, I do think that the cis women are the people that really support you or really be out there.
They
Because
are, they are, they are, they
I feel
are.
like with the other gays, they'll see it, but they don't want to say nothing public. But I feel like with the cis women, especially
But
black,
I was surprised that my cousin reposted it. My first cousin, he reposted it. And I said, what?
why was you
Wait a
surprised?
minute.
Because he's a guy.
Yeah, oh yeah, he's straight. He got he been married and everything. Got a nice looking woman. I don't know nothing about him being no trade or then. I ain't never heard that.
You ain't
But
never heard his name in street.
he reached. But I have a supportive family anyway, so it don't surprise me.
Yeah, that's why your
On
sister. You
both
remember?
sides, my mother. I talk to my mama and daddy, and I talk to
Yes,
all
and
my
you remember
siblings
the
and stuff.
scene that you
So
done with your sister was so powerful. Like so,
y-
you filmed your family
yeah,
quite a bit, at least 3 times. So that's what I'm saying. Y'all, you show everything. It wasn't you. You really literally show like every aspect from the family, like your mom, your uncle, your cousin, your sister filmed together. So it was that's it's yeah. I think you're gonna definitely like have a So I don't know, but I don't want cis women on there unless they like a true lesbian. I don't think that other girl was a true lesbian either, Nicole.
I don't think she was. I love her dearly, but I'm a realist, and especially when dealing with this platform, I just want to be authentic. And I think that it was more of a pay for gay type thing.
It
You
felt
know,
like it. It felt like it. That's on me. It felt like it because I felt like she wasn't into the
I
person.
don't think she was even happy. She
It was more like the money that person provide them to
and she
kids.
didn't have to work. She didn't
She didn't
have to
have to
work.
work and stuff, and I felt like and then when I felt like she was from Michigan too, and it was very much like get it how you live. So it just didn't feel. I don't know, but yeah, we on the same page. It didn't feel
Yeah.
like, especially when everything blew up, the things that was said and all of that type of stuff. I
Cause
was
at
just like,
first I said, now wait a minute, but that just it taught me a lesson also, you know,
mhm.
um, you can't cover what people have. You might think that folks
Mm-hmm.
are happy, and you might be lonely and ain't got nobody, and say, "Oh, they look so." And but sometimes things be a front. People
Mm-hmm.
love social media. They won't.
Cause
And I
remember when I
tell folks
called
that
you when you
all.
told me, I couldn't believe it. I said you was like, I was
Yes.
like, no, not this. Cause remember I was filming with them, and I was filming them intimate scenes. So when child, it was
When I
I was
tell you, um, I just felt bad for Miquel because children was involved.
yeah, yeah,
I
that
didn't
part.
want to take sides,
Mm.
because I
But
like
question though, Manai,
Kiki.
was you closer to McQuell's spouse or you was close to McQuell?
I was closer to Miquel because I knew Miquel mother. I had met Miquel when she was pregnant with her first child, the little girl.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And we
um
filmed with her mother at
uh-huh,
the
yes,
shop,
yes.
the club, the
Uh-huh. And
sports
then
bar.
also over at her house. Remember
Yep,
her
sure
her
did.
mother was
Yes, her
there, her
mother was
daddy was
there, her
there, and
dad
her
was there.
stepmother.
He sure lives right. Yeah, and you came over there. She was on your
Yeah, and
head.
I came over. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It just something felt off, but I didn't know what it was. So when you told me, I was really shocked because it was so for her to have to lead to a whole nother state. That had to be serious, right? So that was kind of like that was that
Yeah.
was that was that was different.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
It was.
but I
But
feel like season two we're gonna have well season two we have a solid cast. That's why we're gonna go on the store filming because y'all gonna come back in December. So we're gonna film from so when real life and ballroom go off, real life and Bama gonna come back in December because I don't feel like y'all gonna have a full season. But the reason why we're gonna do a reunion because we've been doing it for 2 years, and like I said at the time, the reason why it took 2 years because at the time it wasn't. I decided to ditch the show, and then remember we was gonna just focus on you, and then we went back to like the former structure and we just changed the name.
uh,
So
uh,
I felt really good about it, and I feel real good about it. So I'm just excited to now like just do it now since I worked out all the kinks for these
yeah,
past 2 years.
I'm excited. I'm excited. A lot of people been asking me, like I said, and I just tell them to get in contact with you. There are some interesting people, who I know they probably got a good story or whatever. I
Mm-hmm.
just tell them to reach out, so they can go through the process of whatever of you screening them and stuff. But
Yeah,
um
like I definitely like your first recommendation. The one you gave me by name was the key guy, because I've been knowing of him since the beginning of time. So he's
and
definitely
and he yeah I have not. I gotta try to reach out to him and try to, cause he had gave me his number, but I don't be saving nobody's number, and he was like, come over and hang out, and there was gonna be a no. So
yeah.
but he got fired, so we ain't working together no more. So I gotta
What?
yeah, child, that thing something serious. That's why I said he gonna be good. He give you what you like.
So he gonna be giving what
He went
Kaniz.
against the assistant GM up there, honey.
Child, yeah, he liked that. Kaniz would have been good too though, but Kaniz wouldn't get his stuff together though. He just couldn't get his stuff together.
Yeah,
His
we
ex
don't need
couldn't.
the drug addicted people. We're gonna have to start giving drug tests. Uh, cause
Not the first group event is a drug program.
we baby, we gonna have to have a AA and all that to make sure the girls is in their right mind and in their right space, honey. Cause honey,
Yeah,
and we
I'm
need
I'm
Apollo to come, cause he have formal addiction for, so he can teach the master class on the and pray for the girls.
yeah, I'm just ready to see what Nicole got to say when y'all had that conversation about these drugs. And I just watched the season because, like I said, it's some more stuff. You're gonna be like, girl, I just know you ain't went there.
When I tell you, and I just cannot wait to lay eyes on her and just, just ask her what's wrong with you, ma'am, sir. Like, is you crazy? You really lost your mind. You thought this was a game because you do not want me to. I had never stooped so low to get the cussing you out of stuff, but I could say some stuff without saying one curse word.
One cuss
And
word.
honey, you will be crushed because, girl, you ain't been in this long enough. I transitioned when I was 19. I was hanging around the older girls when I was 19. People in they, so honey, all this stuff you doing trying to run games, it ain't gonna work. But I'm ready to see her though. I really am.
Well, we're gonna get the reunion. We're gonna get the other people there
Yeah,
too. I'm
yeah.
excited, guys.
Now
So
you gotta work on them colors. You gotta get them colors together so I can go on and get my gown.
I thought I told y'all the colors.
I think
Remember,
you
look in
did.
the group message. Remember, we talked
Okay,
about it.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Go look. I'm gonna go in there and screenshot and put it in the message again. Yeah, we talked about it. I sent the date too, right?
Yeah, I think you. Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, I put the date. I put the color and date. I'm gonna screenshot and put it back in the message. But
Okay.
thank you guys so much. Thank you, Manaya. Thank you, Miss
You're
Quanta. Thank you,
welcome.
Darian. Thank you, Karma. Who
All
else came up?
right.
And also Misha. April the 7th, Real Life in Bama, new series,
Mm-hmm.
6 7 episode for the first season. It's really good. You get to meet Manaya, Corinthian,
Mm.
Nicole, and Marvin. And it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be real, but it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
So on
Mm-hmm.
that note, guys, y'all have an awesome night, and I will see you guys sooner than later. Oh, Sunday, Real Life and Philanthropy come out Sunday night.
What's the?
Real Life
Mm.
Philanthropy drop on Sunday night. This Sunday, episode
Wait a
10.
minute before we go. You Kwanzaa.
Huh?
What did you watch the special?
Did I watch what?
The
Misha
special with
special.
Misha.
I did. I watched a little, but
Did
I
you
didn't
like
watch.
it?
I just went. I liked the intro. That's what I seen, and then I seen when I had started talking, and a little bit of. Then I had got off because I was at work.
Oh, okay, okay. Did
I
you
What
didn't
you
see
rate
see.
what
the
she said
actress?
about Tia?
Then when the first come in, when the first came on,
Uh
You know, cause it's still a liar. A lot of people, a couple people saying she's a liar. Like
man,
she,
yeah, if she called me the next day, talking about she was out with this man, and this man is so built and got all this money. I ain't heard back from Tia yet.
she said a man what now?
The built and got all the money, and she ain't got on no face, and they like me with no face on. I ain't
I
heard
tell you,
Tia.
they
I
said
ain't
Tia.
heard back from Tia
What said
in so long.
what make her so serious? She'll offer the lies up to you, and you don't be asking. She just offer the lies up.
But I know those type of girls.
Well,
You
you
have
must
to
have,
be.
you must have found her then, cause that
Uh,
one right there.
but you know what? I was there, but I wasn't kind
But
of
now
listening
said
to
she
her because
wasn't
I
really
didn't know
listening.
her. And so,
No, he ain't.
but I could kind of tell that she was exalting herself, because even when I look back on it, because by then we invested in this and that, and I done met your homeboy and your girl. What, what, we know it don't happen like that.
Right,
Uh,
right.
you
And
know,
that she acting like Trey, like he take you out to dinner,
yeah,
wine and dine.
yeah, because by then and I take that time and one of my homegirls, it was so fun because a lot of people watched it. Because one of my good Judy's, she live in Florida and she was texting me about it last night. She said, "Why? The whole time that girl Tia was talking, I ain't believing that she was saying, oh, I fell out. I fell out. She said, I ain't believing that she was saying the whole time. After that girl said that, I just looked at her as a liar.
Don't you? They said Tia offer them lies up. You don't ask for them or nothing. She just tell them. Yep.
But
So
I could see it
she told
happening though,
no.
because I
I'm surprised
watched
you don't
her.
remember. Remember, she told y'all. She said, "I'm gonna take all y'all out." She said, "I know where all the guys he at with the money. We're gonna go on the town." Remember, you don't remember that, but she would ask for y'all numbers and stuff. She said, "I'm gonna take y'all
We
out to the
did
club."
always change number, but look, I done changed number about 5 times and then, so I know I went looking for her text or call. Uh,
You
I
said
just was never, I was
your
never
spirit was
looking for
already
it.
knowing like this is some bullshit.
I and maybe that's what I was thinking. But I just never. I don't even
Oh
think
yeah,
me and
she
her
was
never.
telling y'all because I remember
I
her.
don't think like Kwanzaa said she talked to her. The net, me and her never even spoke after that.
Yeah, because we had a group message and she was talking to the group. She was like, I'm going to a concert. They all want to come. I'm gonna take y'all to church. She was just telling them a lot of stuff. Cause Misha would look, Misha I was getting big and big. She was like, what? Yeah. She was like, yeah. She said, "Child, I know all the boys that with money." She said, yeah. Cause remember she said she saw somebody famous. Then she said, I can't say their name on here. You don't remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
So she was,
But I could, I could see her probably being, like that. But
yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to know what Kwanzaa thought because I was falling out when I.
You said your
When,
friend called you. That's funny to me. Not your friend
I ain't
called you.
lying. I promise you, my friend called because everybody was asking me how to watch, and they watched most of the fish and stuff. And baby, my friend was texting me yesterday morning while I was at work. Honey, just yesterday morning she was going up. She said, "Honey, how about?" She had a lot of things to say. I ain't gonna say some of the things because it wasn't nice, but she had some things to say about the girls and stuff. But I told her,
What? What
that
she
yeah.
say?
So I just think that, honey, I told her, maybe I got my, maybe I done got myself into
What did
because
she say,
baby,
Renaya?
you just can't stop people's opinion,
You really
and
can't. Is she a trans girl?
people feel the way they feel. But
She
she was
trans too,
like,
Manaya?
no, she's real fish.
She
She
real okay.
fish.
Okay.
hmm But yeah, but she really felt. She said, "Honey, after that, I just felt Tia was a liar
Is it because what Misha said or just the way
because of what Misha said." She said, and because of what Misha said. Now she did, and she said that she felt that Misha, was, she the type that just she gonna just say how she feel. She was like, "Honey," because I
But
wasn't
the
ready.
thing about Misha is fair. So I feel like if Misha called Tia a storyteller, it's something must have happened. I don't think Misha. I have experience. Misha not gonna get on it and just say somebody did something just for that for
Right,
views. She
right.
like even though Tia must have did something to do that way. Was it fair to say she's a liar? I don't know, but
So
something
did
must
you
have happened.
tag Tia in it?
Yeah, I tag Tia though, but Tia be everywhere. You see her, and you might not see her. Tia just that type of girl. She be everywhere, so it be kind of like you'll catch her, but it won't be her first time because it's some more people. It's my other friends that know her, and they told me before I started working on her. They said that Tia is a big liar.
What?
hmm
Not the elder.
Oh yeah, they said Tia is a big liar. They said she lied about a lot. So because you remember the guy that we had there, remember the guy that was there. Y'all were interviewing or the other people was interviewing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So his brother is Tia gay daddy, right? And he was mad because they felt like Tia was trying to show him up at that event. Cause remember Tia was saying, cause you remember the guy said if a trans girl, he don't know the difference sometimes. Cause he like remember he didn't say what he said. He said something to the fact that it'd be hard to tell them apart. And Tia was like, no, cause my brothers them they real man. You know if that's a trans woman or not, even if they did this or that. You remember Tia saying something like that? And remember that being like
Uh-huh.
a whole debatable situation. So he
Yeah.
didn't like that, and he went back and told his brother and stuff. So it was a big thing about that because they felt like Tia only did it for the camera. So yeah,
What?
I've been knowing about Tia. I just was not going to say, but yeah, they said Tia is
Are you
real.
Greg? See, I don't be knowing because I guess I don't live up there. But
Oh yeah, they said Tia. He was telling me he didn't at the time. He didn't tell me, but he told me after we filmed that. He was like, "Oh yeah, Tia's a big liar. Like she know everybody. She do this, she do that. It was a lot, but they was mad at her because she knew him, but you couldn't tell that she knew him because she was acting like she had just met him, because that's her gay daddy brother and his real
what?
brother. Yeah, so
Are
she
you
knew, so
Greg?
she knew the guy before he got there, and so he
Greg?
felt like she was ambushing him.
Are you serious?
hmm
I
Yeah.
didn't know that the woman knew the man.
Yes. Oh yeah, she know him. That's how I know Till. I met Till through them. Through his brother. So yeah, Till knew him. That's why he was mad. He went back and told his brother. So he called me that night. He was just like, because he didn't tell me he was that mad, but he called me. He was like, he want to meet up or something. But I think I end up going out. So when I called him back, I guess he got over it. We really didn't talk about it. But then his brother, no, I'm wrong. He did. I went over to his brother's house and he brought it up to me. He was like, because I didn't even know he was mad. That's what it was. I did not know he felt some type of way until the next day, because I think I did that on a Saturday. That Sunday after the club, I went over there because I stayed over there when I left the club, and he confronted me, and he was just like, "Yeah, he didn't like that. He didn't like what Till did." And then her gay daddy also said something about it as well.
Oh
But yeah,
wow.
yeah, I've been knowing they said Till's a big liar, basically.
Oh, that was a surprise to me. No, I ain't
Oh
gonna
yeah,
lie.
I knew. Like I think I had heard it when I first, because that was my first time. I see her all the time. We always just talk, but I ain't never started working with her. And then when I started working with her, that's when it was just like, yeah, you might want to watch out. hmm So when that happened, when she was inviting them everywhere, I already knew that she wasn't gonna do all that stuff. When she invite y'all all to those places, and she gonna take y'all out on town, and she know Alicia Keys, Jay Z. She know all those people. I just knew that y'all were gonna hear from.
No, I ain't hear all of that. Yeah,
But
I wouldn't.
I'm saying that's the type of stuff she say though. The type of people she say she be doing. So when she was saying all that stuff, like she knew this person, that person, I knew she wasn't gonna. I knew that. I just didn't. I wasn't gonna say nothing, but I knew that. I just knew. So when Misha said, honestly, I had really forgot about it. I was just telling me, I like Misha describe each person, and when she did, I was like, oh wow. So she experienced. That's why I was so tickled. And I said, oh, you mean a liar? Because I was like, oh, so she really experienced Tia too.
Well. Okay.
Yep. So Tia, yep. I'm sure she got something to say. She gonna have something to say. She gonna be back around soon. I just that's what she do. I'm gonna see her soon.
Oh,
Um.
I'm waiting. Well, make sure you get that because I want
Okay.
to know what she got to say.
I, what you think she will say? Do you think she'll say something to Misha about that, or she'll just laugh it off?
See, I don't know her personally because me, like, if it's true, then you can't do nothing. But I don't know. I get because some girls, they'll attack you even if it is true.
Yeah,
They'll get to attacking you,
because
talking
they
about you and
delusional.
stuff. But I don't know. I don't know how because she's in church. So
Yeah.
she might try to go the higher route because she is ordained. She's ordained. So,
Child, she play. She. I don't know. I don't know her. I don't know about her being ordained, but she
well, I
do.
went and looked on her page unless she made them flyers herself. Now, if she
Knowing
doing
Tia,
that,
I wouldn't
and
be
I know
surprised.
that girls
But what
do
I do
stuff
know for
like that.
sure is she is a real legit musician.
Because it says something about her ordained moving her up to an elder.
Child, it might be some gay church she go to in Atlanta, and I don't mean
Yeah,
that
it
without
was a gay
disrespect.
church. It was a gay
But
church.
they get anybody a title. They keep
Oh,
you.
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. They said another thing. Tia go church. She a church girl. She church hop real bad. I know that. I know that too. Yeah, she goes to a lot of church, but she is well known in the church arena because she know how to play a organ really good. That's what they know her for. That's why people like her and deal with her because she really plays that thing down. But outside of that, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
she known by a lot of major artists because she played the keyboard, so she get hired to do that a lot. But it's the ministry, the other side of stuff that kind of like people really not really messing with her on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow. Well,
but
y'all
hopefully we can get
opened my
everybody back for
eyes
the.
up then because I didn't have no clue.
hmm But hopefully we get everybody at this at the. We're gonna do another one this year. Um, I have a nicer place this time, which we're gonna do in the city of Atlanta. So I must get everybody's schedule so we can get that done. Probably probably May or June, probably around the time we film Real Life in Bama sometime around that time when I get back to filming. So we're gonna do part two,
Cool.
bigger and better. I'm excited for that one this year. But on that note, guys, Manaya, any other final thoughts?
No, y'all just please stay tuned and just watch and
Watch,
support.
yeah, watch Manaya. I'm telling you, Manaya gonna be. She got the most seen out of everybody because, like I said, at the time we was gonna do a show just around her, so we're gonna incorporate those scenes because it was still about her life. So Manaya, you gonna really get Manaya in every episode, and then you're gonna definitely get Nicole. Nicole film a lot too, and Corinthian. And with Marvin, you'll see Marvin probably the second or third episode. But it's a good show. I think it's a great show. I think it's good because it's real. It's real conversation and it's like very taboo for in a place like Tuscaloosa. So it's I think the show gonna do well. I'm really proud of the show. I'm proud of the cast. I'm really excited to share this one, honestly. And then also being from Alabama as well. So that's just a cherry on top. All right, so we'll see you guys, and then we're getting ready for season two, May 2024.
Yes.
So we can premiere by December, January, season two. All right, Manai, have an awesome night. All right, Kwanzaa, I will talk to you guys sooner. This Sunday, new episode of Real Life and Philanthropy drop on Sunday night. Episode 10, the final night of the cash trip in Tennessee somewhere. What was Midville, Tennessee. And then after that we got about four more episodes. We also have a reunion coming up really soon. Um we're doing both of the reunion real life reality reunions in May. So May is a big month. And yeah. All right, guys. Thank you. Talk to you guys soon. Make sure you like and share this video. All right. Thank you so much, Manaya, baby.
Okay.
Kwanzaa. All right.